everyone, and welcome back to the Lose Lounge podcast here. Wherever you're listening, whatever time you're listening. Oh, it is good to be on the air as ever. And let me tell you, folks, it may be cold in the land down under, but it is hot, hot, hot down in the United States, because, well, it is the summertime for you guys, and, well, it is the biggest party of the summer, of course. That, of course, being SummerSlam, WWE's annual spectacular. And my goodness, this year's show is, well, a mixed bag. I think that's the best way to put it. But it's the kind of mixed bag where you're at least curious to see how it goes. Like, at least there is that level of curiosity, which, hey, I guess that you could consider a positive. But still, we are going to be in for a fun time. So, of course, I cannot be doing this alone, so we got to introduce the crew. And, of course, we got to start off with one of our longest-haired members of our crew. That, of course, being the Heels to Balors, HeelBalor!
Hello, YouTube. The Heelist to Balors is back. I'm currently roasting right now because it's almost 100 degrees where I'm at. But, hey, it's the biggest roasting of the summer, I guess, because it's hot. But you know what? We're going to talk SummerSlam, or as I call it, Shitty Slam, because I have no hype whatsoever for the show outside maybe a few matches here and there. But we'll get to it when we get to it. But it's always great to get on the podcast and hang with my friends.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, as we said, SummerSlam is definitely a mixed bag. So, that is going to be for sure. Now, folks, this is where I normally would introduce our buddy Beast. However, he will be joining us, folks. He will be. He's just currently dealing with some stuff at the minute, so he will be on in a bit. But, of course, let's not forget this person, because, well, he is the ultimate Godzilla fan that we know, that being Leo the Phenom!
Hello, everybody, and hello from the Losers Land. It is me, Leo the Phenom, roasting like a chicken in the oven, considering it is already over 100 degrees where I'm at. The humidity making it feel like 110. So yeah, I'm belting. But what do you expect when you're a Floridian? And it is the summertime. It is SummerSlam. I am mildly optimistic about the show because the build has been not the best. But if anything I've learned is that whenever they have a horrible build, usually we have low expectations, and those expectations are far exceeded. But other times we do get, well, WrestleMania 42.
Yeah.
But that's neither here or there. There are matches I'm most excited to talk about and ready to watch when it comes to this weekend. So, what do you say? We get this train a moving.
Oh, yes, indeed. And before anyone asks, well, you guys are roasting. Where I'm at here in the land down under, it is currently 1 degree. Celsius, of course, but 1 degree.
Well, yeah. Well, so you know what my temperature is, Tyler. It is the equivalent of, let's say, equal 100 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. 3 to Celsius. It is 38 degrees Celsius.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are definitely roasting for sure, but hey, it only makes these matches just feel that extra bit hotter, I guess. So let's get to it, folks. Of course, just like with our Mania podcast, we will go from night 1 to night 2, nice and easy for all of you. So, hey, that rhymed. But Yeah, let's get this party started. And I think we will start things off with a match I don't think anyone really predicted we would be seeing here, but you know what? This actually has been one of the more interesting builds as of late. It is Gunther versus Nick Aldis? Yeah, Nick Aldis, the man who, for the last few years, the WWE audience has only seen as the general manager of SmackDown, returning to the wrestling ring for the first time in, well, 3 years. Which is kind of insane, to be honest. Of course, Gunther, he's been provoking old Nick Aldis, giving Nick his fair share of issues until, well, it snapped. And now Aldis wants to kick Gunther's ass. And, well, you know how it goes. So, for old Magnus, it's gonna be quite an interesting fight here going up against the ring general. Because, keep in mind, he hasn't been wrestling in a long time, so yeah, should be very, very interesting. So, HeelBalor, I guess I'll start with you here on this one. What do you make of Gunther versus Nick Aldis?
You know, I get pretty big excited with this match. This is one of them that I'm looking forward to on this card. Oh, if you're wondering what the background is noise, ladies and gentlemen, my fan is blowing. So, like I said, it is hot. So if you hear a lot of fan noise, there you go. Sorry about that. Can't really control that. I can, but I'd rather not to because I want to melt. Anyways, this really should be fun. Great to see Nick Aldis back, coming back to the ring after what? How many years? 2018, I believe.
Actually,
2018.
more around 2023.
3 years.
3. Oh, okay. Okay, 20. Okay. Because the last time I saw him wrestle, at least for me, was Cody at All In, the original All In. So, yeah, that's the last time I at least saw him wrestle for me. But yeah, good for him. All that stuff. He's a legend in my opinion. And he's the one that ran AJ Styles out of TNA. So yeah, interesting times, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting times indeed. The ring general Gunther. Is he still the career killer? I think he still is. I don't know. I mean, the legend killer, career killer, whatever you want to call it. There's that. This really should be good. Gunther's aura, as I guess the kids say today, has been diminished over time. I think it's time for him to gain it back. I'm excited for this match, but I am going to go with Gunther to get the win. Nick Aldis, I think he will do great. This will be a fun match. I would not be upset if Nick Aldis won the match at all, but I think Gunther needs this a lot more than Nick Aldis. I think it's time to start, getting some momentum back into the ring general and give him the win. So I'm going to go with Gunther to win.
Well, fair enough. I mean, that makes a whole lot of sense for it. Like, absolutely.
Wait a sec. We got someone at the door.
Oh, well, let me go check on in here and make sure that everything's all good.
I ordered some food.
Yeah, let me see.
I ordered some food. Where's my food?
Oh,
where's my food,
you're just in time, mate.
What the fuck is...
What's up?
It's not a Tupac. It's not the Tupac hologram I ordered.
Hey, yo, no. No, the fuck it's not. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, it is I, the Skull King, Beast Mode 9000, back here, little late, but still here on the Losers Lounge podcast. And we're talking about Shitty Slam, right? The Summer Fest, the summer of the titties. That's what we're talking about?
Summer Suckafest.
Summer suck my balls. That's right.
Oh, man. But you know what? Good timing here you come on in, guys. We're actually just talking our first match here. Gunther versus
Radical.
Nick Aldis, which, gotta say, definitely looks like an interesting one. So I guess, Beast, what do you make of Gunther versus Nick Aldis? Or Magnus, if you prefer?
Well, first off, very glad I'm not banned from the Summerfest because I am here. Secondly, dude, I love Nick Aldis. I'm gonna preface it with that because I've been a fan of this dude since he was in NWA, right? Like, I think he is one of the greatest NWA World Heavyweight Champions, not only of all time, but especially of the modern era. I loved watching him wrestle, And when he got signed by WWE, I was like, man, we're gonna get all this in the ring, and he was just a GM. That sucks. But I'm glad that he is finally getting a chance to showcase what he can do, because he's not old. He's a year younger than Gunter, I think. Like,
That's crazy.
he's either a
And
year
he's
younger or a
30.
year older than Gunter.
He's 38 years old.
Yeah, like he is not old. I don't know why they thought he was too old to wrestle and they made him a GM. He can still go. So I'm very excited to see him back in the ring as a Nick Aldis fan. I'm hopeful that this will be the start of things to come for him in the ring in WWE. Because, again, I love watching him wrestle, man. I hope that this is the start for great things. Obviously, Gunter is going over. However, what I can only hope out of this match is for it to be good and for people to realize that Nick Aldis is fucking great and for him to transition into being a wrestler on WWE's roster because he is sorely missed in the ring. And I know Adam Pearce is a little older, but I do hope that we eventually, one day, for me, get the greatest NWA World Heavyweight Champion of the modern era, that being Nick Aldis, and one of the greatest NWA World Heavyweight Champions of the 2000s and of all time, that being Adam Pearce, one-on-one in the ring, because holy fuck, that would be amazing to crown the ultimate NWA World Heavyweight Champion of the modern era, if you will. I think that would be fan-goddamn-tastic, but that's a dream match of mine and has been for years. But I do hope that Nick Aldis, even in a loss, puts on a great show and eventually becomes a wrestler on WWE's roster because, goddamn, he is sorely missed in the ring, and I love to watch that motherfucker wrestle.
Oh yeah, like it is good to see Aldis back in the ring. Like it really, really is. So Leo, what do you make of Gunter versus Nick Aldis?
Honestly, this is one of my more anticipated matches of SummerSlam. That I am excited to see Nick Aldis back in the ring. I I've known this dude since literally when he first showed up in TNA as Brutus Madness back in like 2009. I want to say it was when he debuted because he was a part of the English independence, and then he went to New Japan for a while, and then he came to TNA like really young. Like he was only like like barely early 20s when he got there. He grew up and he was iffy at first, but then once he got into the NWA and the sync, my respect for him grew exponentially. Like, yeah, he is a great wrestler. Yes, it's been weird that like, oh, he came to WWE and he's only being used as an authority figure. But you know what? Compared to Adam Pearce, Nick Aldis, at least the people there, aside from like a handful that give him a hard time, respect him, and he is like mostly professional and getting things under control. Unlike Adam Pearce, which just kind of like yells at everybody, and that's like his gets a headache. He's like, I need a drink. Uh, Nick Aldis at least got things done. So for that, like that, like he was great in his role, and now for the first time in WWE, at least to my knowledge, he could have had like a dark match, like as an enhancement talent, like many years ago. Uh, but this is his chance to show, like, hey, I still got it. And and with this match against Gunther, like, I believe he can show, hey, I may have been gone for 3 years of the ring, but I could still go even against the very best. And you're gonna put respect on my damn name. Will he win? Uh, Even though I would love for him to win, uh, Gunther, uh, ever since he came to SmackDown, he has just gone downhill. This whole feud that he had with Cody really ruined his perception, and, and a win over Nick Aldis like can get him back up because let's be honest, Nick Aldis himself said it like, "Hey, I got nothing to lose here." Like, you're the one who's got everything to lose, considering like, uh, hey, I had a match against my general manager boss, and I lost. Like, how you think that's gonna affect him? So for that, Gunther's gonna win, even though I would prefer Nick Aldis to win. That way he can, like, down the road have more matches. But for the sake uh, of logic and building someone back up who's there consistently, Gunther will get the victory. But people will put more respect on Nick Aldis after this match.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. People will be putting some respect on his name. Ah, man. Honestly, this is definitely one of those matches that I am looking forward to. I mean, there's not a lot of matches on SummerSlam I am looking forward to, but this is definitely one I am looking forward to. I mean, Gunther, he is definitely felt off as of late. SmackDown has not treated him favorably. Like, he should be the world champion right now, but nope. No, he ain't. Which is a big old shame. As for Nick Aldis, ah, man, it feels so good to see him back on our screens. Like, I first remember seeing him in the NWA, the 10 Pounds of Gold series, and, well, I didn't know about his stuff in TNA. I didn't know all about this Magnus stuff. I just knew him as, well, Nick Aldis, NWA World's Champion. And he was a damn fucking good NWA World's Champion. Like, his 2 reigns with the belt were some of the best with any sort of championship in the wrestling industry. He was incredible as the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. And even when NWA Power was coming around, which I'm surprised that's somehow still a thing, yeah, all this was a really good part of that. So, honestly, I'm excited to see what Nick Aldis does in this match here, because it's been, yes, about 3 years since Aldis has wrestled, but it just feels good to see him back. It really does. It just feels right to see him back. But here's the thing with those 3 years, huh? Tell me, what month did Aldis debut in WWE? In 2023. What month was it?
August? Was it August?
Yeah, I think it was August.
It was October of 2023.
Okay, I was just a month off. Okay, thanks, Lou.
Yeah, October. And I mean, with that thinking, if Aldis signed a contract that was 3 years, yeah, I got a bit of a feeling here, folks. Because I do have Gunther winning. I absolutely do. And I think Gunther winning will begin the leading for Aldis to be leaving WWE. I think we will be seeing another match between these two. Maybe even a rubber match later on. But considering if he signed a 3-year deal, okay, let's be honest here. If he signed a 3-year deal, then I think Aldis is going. If he signed for longer than that, or if he renewed it, then hey, we'll keep seeing him. Sweet. But I don't know, man. I just got this feeling that Aldis might be leaving WWE. I don't know why. With WWE now giving him an in-ring match, I feel like that's WWE just trying to satiate that before Aldis leaves. I don't know if I'm really right to assume this kind of thing, but hey, it's at least a guess. It's at least me making an educated guess, but yeah, I do have Gunther winning, no doubt. He absolutely needs this win more than anything else right now to kind of help reestablish that whole career killer thing. Because, I mean, He's got a few careers that he needs to be ready to be killing. He needs to be killing those careers of old Mizzy Boy, of Mr. Truth, and Randy Orton. So, yeah, he needs to get around to sorting those out. But, before then, he needs to take care of Nick Aldis. So, Gunther is winning here, folks. Gunther is winning. Oh, boy. But if that match makes a lot of sense here, this next one, well, not really. Because it is Fatal Influence taking on Paige and the Bella Twins. Yeah, this is definitely your piss break match, folks. Because this one... boy. So, Fatal Influence. One of the worst factions, in my opinion, ever to have happened in WWE. Why the fuck are they still here? Why the fuck are they on the main roster? And why the fuck are they ruining shit? I mean, they just won the Bloody Women's Tag titles. Great. But now, they're out here wanting more. And it's just, oh, God. I mean, we all remember what happened with JC Jane's world title runs, which fucking sucked. So, great. Just great. Now, Paige. Oh, it is good to see Paige competing again and just being a regular again. It just feels nice. And well, as for the Bellas, well, Nikki Bella's back from injury. Took her long enough, I suppose. And Brie Bella, well, she's Brie Bella. She's there. So, yeah, this is definitely a nothing match, but I guess we can try and find a way to be positive about it. I don't know here. So, Leo, I guess I'll start with you here on this one. What do you make of Fatal Influence versus the Bellas and Paige?
I honestly don't care much. Like, Paige and for finding the tag team, but not over because Nikki's back. Uh, Fatal Influence. I'm sorry, I care because like it sorry, but they basically it's Team Over Toxic Attraction, but only one does it. The other two don't match. So those are the team don't. With respect to the final, later, just not there. Uh, yeah, not much. If I'm going to say once will win because they momentum, but also I think running away get to being a return.
Fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough, I guess. HeelBalor, I'll go with you here. What do you make of Fatal Influence versus the Bellas and Paige?
Oh, I don't care about this match. It should be something, I guess. Like, I'm happy to see Alabama's own Laney Reed, obviously, on SummerSlam. And, of course, the rest of Fatal Influence. That's cool. But, yeah, this kind of isn't, for me, a snooze break match. Fatal Influence it is and should win this match. That's all I gotta say, though, about this.
Well, I guess fair enough, eh? Fair enough. And, Beast, what do you make of Fatal Influence versus the Bellas and Paige?
I think we need the meme of I had it. I had his name and I forgot it. Stephen A. Smith. The fucking meme of Stephen A. Smith. I'm here to tell you right now. We don't care. That is my reaction to this match. I'm here to tell you right now. We don't care. Play the meme because that's pretty much it. Man, and I like Paige. I love watching Paige wrestle. I don't care because
I'm just so over the like skeletal remains that are the women's tag division. And I have definitely grown. I used to really like Fatal Influence. I love Toxic Attraction more. I used to really like Fatal Influence. I have grown to have this like what's the word I want? I don't want to say hate Fatal Influence because I don't hate Fatal Influence. I'm just tired of them, you know? Like I'm exhausted with Fatal Influence.
You're over. You're over them.
Yes, I'm very over Fatal Influence. Like they have been so overexposed and so overused that I am just I'm all right, man. I'm good. I'm totally okay with not seeing them for a while, but alas,
Yeah.
they just keep showing up. They just keep showing up. It's like that one Toxic X that you don't like. They just keep showing up. It's like that one STD that you got from that one Toxic X. It just keeps showing up. You know? Like, not that I know anything about that. Just saying. Like, dude, I'm over it. I'm over it. Can we move on? No, we can't. Cool, rad, dude. What am I gonna do? Let's see. What am I gonna do to avoid the fucking eye herpes I'm about to get from this shit? I'll probably play on my Switch. Maybe I'll play a little bit of fucking Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. It's a great game. Oh man. Other than that, I don't fucking know, man. You know what? I have the Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. Maybe I'll bust that out, or maybe I'll start playing a little bit of Turok 1 or Turok 2 on my Switch. That's kind of... Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. I stand corrected, because I have a 3DS now. I bought a 3DS.
Sweet.
Mainly just for, like, an investment purpose, right? Like, they're only going to go up in value. So, I got it just so I could, sell it in about 5 years when it goes up in value. And I only have about 4 games for it right now. I might get a couple other ones down the line. But right now, I have Majora's Mask 3D, Ocarina of Time 3D, Link Between Worlds, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and then fucking Need for Speed Nitro. So I might play one of those. Maybe a little bit of a Link Between Worlds during this match.
Yeah, you need to get Smash Brothers for the 3DS. You need to get Smash for the 3DS.
I have thought about getting Smash Bros. I'm also planning on getting Nintendogs and Cats. I'm also planning on getting a couple of the Castlevania games that are open, because I have a Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, but it's sealed, and I don't want to open that right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm only going to have this 3DS for about 5 or 6 years, maybe 6 or 7 years, 6, 7, until the market on it goes up, because it's about like 200, 250 right now. I'm waiting for the market to reach about like 354, and then I'm going to sell all the games with it, including the 3DS, and make a good profit on it, because, why the fuck not? But anyway, that's how much I care about this match. I was talking about my 3DS. Might play a little bit of Link Between Worlds on my 3DS, because no, hell no, I refuse. No, where's Bishop Bullwinkle when you need him? Hell no. To the no, hell to the no.
I love your thinking there, Beast. I love your thinking.
Link Between World Supremacy.
Yeah, 3DS supremacy, folks. Yeah, in my opinion with this match, it is gonna be ass. It's gonna be pure and utter ass. And none the obvious sense, no, in the sense that the match is gonna be trash. Like, I'm sorry, Fatal Influence is not a good fucking faction, people. It is not, and it has never been a good faction. It has been one of the worst fucking factions that NXT ever did. It was a bootleg of a faction that was good, but let's be honest here, JC was a fucking nobody in Toxic Attraction. Everybody cared for Gigi and Mandy more. And that's saying something, folks. And yet, who's the one who's still employed? Oh, fucking JC. Great. Gigi should have been the one to stay in this company, because what the fuck? I mean, Fallon is just meh. She isn't really great. And that Laney chick? Why is she on the main roster? She should still be on Evolve. I'm sorry. Why is she still on the main roster? But why are you here? Why are you here? God damn. I mean, I may still be bitter over one of the worst fucking world title reigns in JC Jane's NXT and TNA world title runs, but I'm more than happy to be bitter because those fucking title reigns sucked. And the whole faction sucked. So, yeah. Why are you here on the main roster? Get out. But, yeah, Bella's, I mean, I guess it's cool to see the Bellas back, but they're alright. They're alright. They're fine. Pretty much the only one out of this whole group I'm really excited to see here is Paige, because fuck yeah, I'm so happy to see Paige back in the wrestling ring, because I think this might actually be the first time that we talk about Paige's return here on the podcast, because I think she hasn't really made a pay-per-view appearance yet, which is very damning and very sad to say, but yeah, it's just good to see Paige back.
Other than WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, that is true.
You know, even then, that was a return.
Yeah, that was her return as such, but it's just nice to see Paige back. It just feels so nice, and I really hope we get to see some more interesting stuff from Paige in the future, because, man, I really want to see Paige and AJ Lee again. I really want to say that, because, fuck, I want that. But look, in all seriousness, this match is just not going to be great. It just isn't. Well, on my notes, I do say that Paige and the Bellas are winning, because obviously. Yeah, I think this is the kind of match where I'd probably want to play something during it. I don't know. I recently picked up a copy of AFL Live 2003 for the PS2, so I could play some of that. Play as Carlton, of course, because, well, Eston are shit, Collingwood are shit, Richmond are okay, the Sydney Swans are cool, and, Adelaide Crows are cool, I guess? I don't know, but, yeah, Carlton for me. Always Carlton, but, yeah, honestly, this match, I don't give a flying fuck about, folks. I do not care. It just exists. It is pointless. And yeah. Just Paige and Bellas, please win, cause fuck this Fatal Influence shit. Fuck it to hell and back. Yeah, Lord. But I think this next one, well, it actually has more of a reason to be on this card, and it actually seems to be a pretty fun one. It is the Usos and Jacob Fatu representing the Bloodline, taking on the team of Royce Keys, L.A. Knight, yeah, and Solo Sikoa? Babyface Solo Sikoa. I can't believe we're finally saying Babyface Solo Sikoa, but holla frickin' ya. Because Solo has finally got on his own, being just the best fucking babyface possible. Like, he was made for this role, folks. He really was, and
Tribal Chief. We love the Tribal Chief.
oh yeah, absolutely, we love our Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa. We absolutely do, and it feels so good to see him as a babyface. Of course, he's going up against the Bloodline because the Bloodline want to bring him back into the family. Even though that family is, well, evil incarnate. Solo pretty much just like, nah, I don't need that shit. Get away from me. But the Bloodline just like, No, we want you. No, you ain't getting Solo. You ain't getting Solo. And while LA Knight and Royce Keys, they don't want Solo corrupted either, so there you go. Just a fun little 6-person tag. That's what you like to see. So, Beast, I'll start with you here. What do you make of this Bloodline versus non-Bloodline match?
Bloodline wins LOL.
Wait, what?
Bloodline wins LOL.
How?
Yeah.
How?
I unfortunately have the Bloodline going over. I don't see WWE putting the baby faces over. I would love it. Bloodline wins LOL. I got Jacob J and Jimmy winning. I don't know. I have a feeling, and it's not a great feeling. Bloodline wins LOL. Bloodline wins LOL.
Yeah, that is definitely a big old shame if they did that. That is a big old shame. Leo, what do you make of this Bloodline versus non-Bloodline match?
To echo what B said, Bloodline wins all because as much as I would want LA Knight to get a pay-per-view win, Solo to get his first pay-per-view win and was like Slam last year, I want to say. Yeah. And Royce Keys to finally get his first pay-per-view win in WWE. It's just be honest. His company loves to balls of the bloodline like it's leaf support. That the only way I could see one is if they go in conflict within Jay and Jimmy with Jacob. Because remember, you don't give a damn about them just because they made a promise that I follow the Triple Chief Roman Reigns. So I'm just a part of it because, well, I keep promises that I made. So, and Jay and Jim kind of trying to assert themselves over on Jacob, but it's not working. But you know, he said it's best. Bloodline wins all. Bloodline wins all. But I can see it probably continuing into some other kind of match later down the line where the bloodline does lose. But it ain't gonna be here.
Fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough. And, HeelBalor, what do you make of this Bloodline versus non-Bloodline match?
Bloodline wins, lol. That's all I gotta say. Bloodline wins, lol.
Wow. All Bloodline wins, lol? Well, guess I'm officially gonna be the odd man out, cause... Oh, Team Solo wins, lol! Yeah, I got Team Solo for this one, cause you know what? It's just nice to see Solo Sikoa finally just being in his element as a babyface. Like, he's been great as a babyface so far, and he feels just natural in that role. If they turn him heel again by having him go back to the family, that would be a big fucking shame. It would. And, I mean, legitimately, have Solo carving his own path just feels right. I mean, Solo was doing that in NXT, and he was really fucking good. He was probably one of the only good things about bloody 2.0. So, that's probably a vindication for how shit 2.0 was, but still, just more babyface Solo, please. I really like that. I mean, Royce Keys, it's good to see him finally get himself something on pay-per-view, because Royce Keys, he is fantastic. He legitimately is. And honestly, I'm excited to see more from old Royce Keys. And of course, LA Knight, yeah! I mean, everybody loves a bit of LA Knight, so... Of course I gotta be excited for seeing more LA Knight stuff. And yeah, I think at this point, the bloodline has just gone on for too long, but yet they keep doing it because money. Which is bullshit. Not everything has to revolve around money. They really out here just bastardized Jacob Fatu by putting him in the bloodline. I feel like they've ruined Jacob Fatu's sort of momentum and shit by having him be a part of this bloodline bullshit. I fucking hate that. I hate that so much. They pretty much have cut his balls off, folks. It feels so wrong, folks. It's so wrong. And well, the Usos, I couldn't give less of a fuck. Like, they out here with their bloody warning shots, bow. But then again, those warning shots gotta be filled with blanks. Cause...
Better yet, better yet, you say they cut Jacob's balls off. Here's a better thing. They cut Jay's balls off more because just last year he was the world heavyweight champion, and let's not forget, 2, 3 years ago, he was the one fighting the current world champ and divided his world. Now he's just one back in line.
yeah. Like, Jay has had some fucking horrible luck as of late. And it's like, man, just what the hell is going on with WWE just being like, oh, put all the bloodline guys back together. That'll work. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't, folks. Yeah, bloody hell. But yeah, folks, I do have Team Solo Sikoa winning, cause of course I've got to Mr. Solo Sikoa getting it done. Cause, well, it just makes a whole lot of sense for it. It just does. So, yeah. Oh man, but those matches, yeah, they were some good. There was some good, there was some bad, absolutely. But this next matchup might actually just be the most anticipated matchup of all of SummerSlam. And that is crazy to say considering the participants in it, but oh, we are gonna be in for a treat. 'Cause for the first time in 2 years, it is Hell in a Cell as Obafemi takes on Brock Lesnar. Oh, yes, indeed. This wasn't the match we were expecting to be Brock's potential last, but you know what? Sign us the fuck up. Because it's Hell in a Cell, folks. It is the ultimate stipulation. I mean, last year, actually 2 years ago, the last time they did Hell in a Cell, they brought Hell in a Cell back to relevance. So now it is back on a big stage, and it is about to be some pure and utter violence. We are expecting bloodshed. We are expecting intensity. Because Brock is an intense competitor himself. Absolutely. Even though Brock Lesnar is Brock Lesnar. With the good and the bad that comes with that. And of course, Obafemi is the fucking man, of course. He really is. However, the way we got to this match was a little bit convoluted, with Oba winning King of the Ring, yes, but he decided to be like, hey, you know that title shot? Hold off. Yeah, he held off on his title shot so he can go after Brock Lesnar again. I mean, that's a fair enough consideration for it, but Still, we don't even know when Oba will cash in his title shot, I guess, so... Yeah, will it work out? We don't know. But, well, this is gonna be an interesting one. So, HeelBalor, I guess I'll start with you here. What do you make of Femi versus Brock Lesnar, Hell in a Cell?
Again, another match I'm looking forward to on this card. This is going to be insane. You know, I'm glad, once again, Hell in a Cell is being used for storyline purposes instead of a random pay-per-view they just do every year for the heck of it. This is going to be great. Finally, we're getting the rubber match between the two. Oba won at WrestleMania. Brock won at Clash in Italy. And now we are here inside Hell in a Cell. This should be good. This is going to be a freaking insane match. I hope there's blood. I hope there's chaos. I hope there's anarchy. I hope there's a lot of things that we usually see inside Hell in a Cell that, granted, might be toned down, but still, I'm excited for this one. And the best part about it is that, you know, they can go into the heck they want. You can tell Oba or Brock likes working with Oba and stuff like that. So that's cool. Again, Oba putting his King of the Ring thing aside was stupid. It still is stupid. So why did he win King of the Ring to begin with? But whatever. Of course, we have this now with this match. Brock just doing Brock things, and you can tell he's having fun out there. Oba's having fun. And that's the most important thing. The go-home show for this match, on the other hand, it was bad. It was bad in my opinion, but there's neither here nor there. Brock does not win this. Brock does not need to win, nor should he win this match. Oba Femi should, and in my opinion, will win this match. It's gonna be a tough one, but this will be Brock's first time inside the cell, I believe, since The Undertaker in 2015, if y'all remember that match.
Yeah.
This should be a good one. This should really be a good one. Oba Femi needs this win, and can we give him to something else? Maybe he gets the world title shot after this. I don't freaking know. Can we just get Oba away from Brock Lesnar now? And Brock Lesnar, who the heck you want, I guess. Go face Braun Breaker, I guess. Oh, that's right. He's not even going to be on this card, and he's buried at this point. So, that's neither here nor there. But, yeah, man, I got Oba Femi winning this match and beating Brock Lesnar. Now give me some fucking chaos.
Oh,
Anyways.
yeah. That's what we want to see, folks. And yeah, definitely disappointed about the stuff with Breaker, but at this point, WWE gives no fucks. They really don't. Oh, man. Beast, I will go with you next. What do you make of Hell in a Cell, Brock versus Oba?
Obo Fucky and Bork Laser in Heck in a Sec. Yes, indubiously yes. That is not my prediction, but I am very fucking excited. As my brother HeelBalor said, give me blood, give me chaos, and give me anarchy. I am very, very, very excited for this for a couple of reasons. Because number one, as Heath Ledger Dajoka said in Spider-Man 2, I'm an agent of chaos. And as he's my favorite. He's my favorite Spider-Man. Yes.
Wrong. Also, go see the Spider-Man movie coming out tomorrow.
Yes, go see the new Spider-Man movie. You'll get to see the Flash in it. And
no, y'all need no. Let's continue.
And Poison Ivy. Yeah. Anyway, so then we get it.
Wrong.
Correct. So I'm also excited for this match because yes, give me blood, give me violence, give me chaos, give me anarchy. And also, give me Brock Lesnar retiring and get the fuck out of our company. Now. Bye. See ya. Like, you bait and switch the audience with it at Mania, and you fucking release t-shirts about the motherfucker retiring, the whole thank you Brock shit. Motherfuckers bought that t-shirt thinking he was gonna retire, then he came back in like 2 or 3 weeks, and you like gypped your audience out of fucking $50 for a bullshit t-shirt. Way to scam your fucking audience, guys. Thanks. Appreciate it. Now, this is his retirement match. He has to go. He has to get on his horse and ride into the mountains of Saskatchewan where he can sexually assault more women. fuck Brock Lesnar and justice for Janelle Grant, and I hope he retires after this match. Bye. See you later. Obafemi's winning, and get Brock the fuck out of here, please, for the love of God. But I do hope it's a fun match, and it should be. But if Oba doesn't win and Brock doesn't retire, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we actually doing?
Yeah, that is absolutely a good point there. And, Leo, what do you make of Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar, Hell in a Cell?
Okay, so hee hee, ho ho, the Beastie Boys, all the rage, Beastie Boys in a cage. Let's go Hell in a Cell, my favorite stipulation, and it's between the two biggest, baddest fuckers in the company. So yes, Brock Lesnar, Obafemi, honk. This is my most anticipated match of the whole SummerSlam, and it's in my favorite stipulation. So for that, like, I expect blood, violence, all of it, all the hoopla. Give them 25 minutes at the most, because like the everything that kind of going on with this has been kind of like the first match was barely 5 minutes. The second match was like what 7 minutes. So like, give them proper time for this. And, and in the end, please give the win to Oba. Brock, he clearly loves him, so he's gonna do what he can to make sure Oba looks as big, bad, and monstrous as ever. So for that, like, Oba's gotta win. And is this Brock's retirement? I don't see it, because I see him holding off until WrestleMania in Saudi. That way he gets one last major payday, and then he can finally ride off into the sunset.
Interesting. Very interesting there. Ah, man, I gotta say, folks, this is my most anticipated match of the whole show. Like, pretty much, this has been the only match for a while when it comes to SummerSlam that I've really cared for as such. Because, I mean, look, I may not be the biggest Brock Lesnar fan nowadays, considering, like, a lot of the shit, but I know he can still put on great fucking matches. His matches with Oba are a testament to that. I fucking love me some Obafemi. I think he absolutely is in that sort of, like, new sort of faces of the company sort of pillar type thing. I absolutely see that. Putting them together in my personal favorite stipulation of all time, Hell in a Cell, sign me the fuck up. This match is going to be freaking incredible. And honestly, this should main event the show. I don't care about the sentiment to what the world title match on this episode, bloody show, pay-per-view, whatever day I don't care what the world title match is on whatever day this one's on. Doesn't matter. Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar should main event night one. It absolutely should. It just makes sense for it to main event. It is the most anticipated match of the show, so main event it. Have it main event. Cody and Punk, you two, you can open the show. This main event. And well, I've got Oba winning. I think it makes all the sense in the world for Oba to win. And I know there's been rumors about, Brock Lesnar won't retire here. This is his fucking home state. This is his home city. So, it makes all the fucking sense in the world for Brock to be like, yeah, I want to retire in my home city. So yeah, I think Brock Lesnar will actually retire here, giving the rub to Oba after a brutal Hell in a Cell. It just makes all the sense in the world for it to be Brock's final match here in his home city. Just makes all the sense in the world. But yeah, I have Oba winning, and I think, honestly, this has the potential to be the best match of the show. Which, that is probably a testament to how the show has been, but still, I think this definitely looks to be the best match of the show. But, I mean, now we get to the championship matches for night one. And well, when it comes to night one's championship matches, it's definitely quite a mixed bag. As we'll start things off with the Women's World Championship, as it is Io Sky going up against the Zero Defenses champion, Liv Morgan. I am not kidding, folks, when I say this. Liv Morgan has had 0 title defenses. 0. How the fuck does that make sense? Like, 0 title defenses. And she's been champion since Mania. What the actual fuck, folks? What the actual fuck? How is that seriously a thing? How is that seriously a thing? Oh my god. But well, Io's being Io. Io got her shot. She won Queen of the Ring, and now we might actually be seeing Io take hold of the gold. So, Leo, I will start with you here. What do you make of the Women's World Championship match?
I already saw this match. Like, it was good, but she, we already know what they're capable of. And the fact that this is Liv's first defense in almost 4 months of winning the belt at WrestleMania is an insult. Because, like, I know we complain of like Roman Reigns' reign of terror as world champion. The longest period he went without defending the belt was like 3 months, like just under 3 months, I want to say, because the longest period was like SummerSlam 2023 until Crown Jewel later that year. Even then, that was like not even 100 days. It's been over 100 days since Liv won the belt and hasn't defended it on TV once. I don't know like how it's going on the road, like house shows that she's defending it, because like there's almost no house shows these days. But yeah, this is ridiculous. Like, you got one of the your world titles for the women, and like one is we'll discuss a little later, and this one, like, your champion is here and doesn't defend it. Ay, ay, ay. Who's winning? I'm going with Io because, well, unfortunately, Liv is, well, still cursed. And it's been proven that when you are cursed, you don't win. And that is what's going to affect her. Like, they could subvert our expectations and have Liv win, but, well, that would be kind of negating everything that's been going on with Danhausen, which we'll discuss later on. And for that, well, Io's going to win. That's my prediction.
Ah, yes, the power of the curse. That is a very good point you make there. In fact, I'm surprised how Liv Morgan hasn't gone like double or triple cursed for attacking Danhausen. Like,
She's been double cursed already.
oh.
Remember,
Well, what would happen if
Night
she got
Night
triple
of Champions.
cursed?
I don't know. Let's see. She got cursed at Night of Champions, and then she got cursed 2 weeks ago on Raw, like when she slapped Danhausen.
Yeah, so I guess if you get triple cursed, your head explodes. I don't fucking know. HeelBalor, I'll go with you here. What do you make of the Women's World Championship match?
This match, oh boy. The rematch from Night of Champions. Or King of the Queen of the Ring. It was Night of Champions. Whichever one it was in Saudi. I mean, how do we go from Liv winning the Women's World Championship, ending Seven Vicarious reign, to a worthless, nonsensical, boring, bland, bad reign that is not her fault? Dude, I remember WrestleMania. I remember being so happy when Liv won the title. I was happy when she won the Rumble. And you have failed her on all fronts. Because what the heck has this championship run been? Excuse me. This championship run has been bad. Very, very bad. This is her first title defense since first title defense in general. She hasn't defended it. What are we doing? Choosing the Queen of the Ring tournament for no reason. Like, you have failed this on all fronts. And you have only to blame for yourselves, WWE, you incompetent fool, big nose. This is just sad. It really is sad. But no way to blame with their incompetent booking and their stupidity. But there you go. Io Sky. I mean, I like Io. She's cool. I don't think she should be one to beat Liv, but she's going to be the one to beat Liv because that's one with Io Sky to win. Because Liv Morgan, as much as I love her and I'm a big fan, I can even acknowledge, the booking, and how she's been, stuff like that, with this whole thing. It's just been bad. Very, very bad. And they failed us on all fronts, and it makes me sad. But I'm not surprised, man. I am not surprised whatsoever. So yeah, I love Liv Morgan. She's great and all. Io's great too. They always put a fun match together. They're great dance partners in the ring. This is no doubt going to be a very fun match, obviously. I do have a feeling Io is probably going to win. The only reason Liv could retain is maybe they bring back Seven Vicare, like after Liv retains and all that. Even then, do we want to run that back again? It is the WWE, so Fed's going to Fed. There you go. But yeah, man. Yeah, Io Sky's winning the championship.
Well, hey, fair enough. Just at least understanding what needs to be done.
Better, but that's just me. That's just me. They both deserve better. Well, Liv Morgan's title reign deserves better, honestly. What the heck was this? Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, it definitely is interesting to see how much of a fall from grace this is. Well, Beast, you're up here. What do you make of the Women's World Championship match?
I'm playing A Link Between Worlds. What are we talking about?
The Women's World Championship match.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got my ass kicked by Yuga, the one of the main bosses in A Link Between Worlds last time I played, and now I'm getting back to him. I have to battle my way through Hyrule Castle to get to him and probably just get my ass kicked again. Getting my ass kicked by a fucking video game boss and probably better than watching this shit. Man, women's wrestling deserves better. These two women deserve better. It is shocking to me how you have shafted Liv, have her win the world title, and literally defend it 0 times. That's fucking weird, man. That is fucking weird. Like, what did she do to deserve that? Number one, she's talented as fuck. And number two, if you were going to do that, why would you give her the title? Way to make the title feel fucking unimportant, too. It's like, that's not how you book shit. That's fucking strange, man. I do have Io winning, although it does beg the question, since Liv has been double cursed, I don't watch Raw, so since Liv has been double cursed, is it like a double negative? Like, does the other curse cancel the other one out? Or does it just add on to the curses? Because if the second curse cancels the first curse out, then Liv might win because the curse canceled the curse out. So she's not cursed anymore. However, if the second curse adds on to the first curse, then she's going to be more cursed, and Io might beat her in a squash match. You never fucking know. So, yeah, man, I do have Io winning just because of the extra curse, but I really don't know how two curses work. Again, does the second curse cancel the first curse out, and now Liv is curse-free? Or does the second curse just make Liv more cursed, and that means she's going to botch more, or lose quicker, or piss her pants during the match? I don't fucking know.
It's curseception.
Curseception, yeah, dude. Fucking crazy Inception, Curseception style. Danhausen in Inception would be insane. That movie is already insane, but him in Inception would be fucking stupid. That would be like a fucking acid trip. Not that I've done acid, but you know, some of it was left at my work, but that's neither here nor there. This is a story for another time. I do have Io going over.
Wow.
But yeah, that's kind of it. That's kind of it. That's kind of it. It's a fucking shame how you have treated Liv during this title reign. Now you've treated the women's world title as well. Way to make the title feel important, guys. Good job. Good booking. You know, not like I booked anything before and I would know what I'm talking about. Oh, wait. That's right, I have. So, you know, put me on the pen. I'll do fucking better. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ indeed. It is rough, folks. Actually rough. Man, like, legit. Like, I may not be a fan of Liv Morgan. In fact, I can't fucking stand her. But what the fuck is it for WWE being like, okay, Liv got the belt. What do we do now? I don't know. Nothing. Brilliant!
Yeah. No. What you do to answer that is you insert the clip from UHF. So you're going, nothing! Absolutely nothing!
Oh my god, that is perfect. That is actually perfect, Leo. Oh my god. Oh man, but yeah, like they didn't do this title run any fucking favors. Like, they waited far too long to do anything, and now 100 days with 0 defenses. What the fuck? Like, that is ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous. That is Roman Reigns levels of negligence. Like, oh my god. And look, I do not like Liv Morgan. I don't. I can't stand her. I can't stand her fans. I just... But... this is a fucking shame. Just the fact that you can't even book her properly as world champion... I mean, it probably says more than anything that, well, it probably was a mistake to give Liv the belt. It probably was. Like...
Here's the thing. It is not that hard to book the reign. All you had to do was say, hey, let's get a couple of people on the mid card, give them a chance at the title, and see what they could do. And Liv can defeat them. Let's say, like, oh, a Lyra Valkyria or a Bailey. Just in the meantime, until we get to actual pay-per-view defense. It would
Yeah.
have made Raw a little more interesting. But no, let's just not do anything. Instead, we're gonna focus on well, we'll talk about what they're focused on more a little later.
Yeah. Like, it ain't great. At this point, it just makes me question, what's the point of continuing Judgment Day if you're gonna book them like this? Like, god damn, they really need to be splitting them up. But, oh, we will get to that a bit later, folks. But, yeah, this is just pure and utter ass. So, yeah, I've got Io winning. I fucking love me some Io Sky. I think Io is one of the best in-ring competitors out there. And yes, she should be the champion. Absolutely. Doesn't matter if there's a curse being placed, because, well, the power of the curse is strong. But yeah, Io absolutely should win. And you know what? Just to go even further, I bet you Liv is gonna get cursed again. But this curse, I bet you he'll probably at the same time curse Roxanne and Raquel. And then, in the match, they finally turn on Liv. Because for fuck's sake, it is about damn time that Roxanne and Raquel turn on Liv. It is about time they do that. And then Liv can go on, do whatever. Like, I don't know, maybe send her back to NXT to let her help out with NXT and, I don't know, give the brand a little bit of a boost during their talent exodus. I mean, that... Sure, Liv may not be the best choice for it, but at least it would be something. At least it would give us something better to do than, I don't know, 0 title defenses. Oh my god, but yeah, I've got Io winning. Just, please win, Io. Please fucking win. We need this more than anything else. But if you thought that was convoluted, well, take a look at our last match of night 1. Because it is for the undisputed WWE Championship, as it is Cody Rhodes taking on CM Punk. This is a very interesting match. So, how did we get here? Well, Sami Zayn was the one to beat Cody Rhodes and win the championship at Night of Champions. Okay, cool. That's something different. Nice to see Sami finally win the title months after we thought he was gonna win it, but hey, nice to see him win the title. Took you long enough, WWE. And then what did they do? They have him be a transitional champion to CM Punk. Like, don't get me wrong, we love a bit of CM Punk here, but making Sami a transitional champion like that? That's a weird choice. That's definitely a weird choice. So, I mean, who would you want to face CM Punk here? I mean, there's a lot of options on SmackDown. A lot of really good options here. You go Cody Rhodes again. Cody Rhodes. Again. When the fan base is kind of getting to that point where Cody Rhodes is kind of getting staler and staler for them. And don't get me wrong, as someone who likes Cody, seeing this is just... yeah, it feels off. It just does. And it's like, it's convoluted for the sake of being convoluted, and it's a match that's like, okay, cool that we're getting it, but it doesn't feel as interesting. I mean, look, we're going to have very differing opinions on this, but it's definitely an interesting one. Like, good interesting, bad interesting, middle interesting, I don't blame no, just interesting, I guess. So, Beast, I guess you probably are going to be the best expert when it comes to this and the way you feel about this. What do you make of the Undisputed WWE Championship match and its convolutedness?
It is incredibly convoluted. However, I will say this. If you would have told me, even after WrestleMania this year, right, that CM Punk would have gotten another world title reign, I would have called you crazy. I thought that was going to be his last one, man. I thought that was his last hurrah. Yes, making Sami a transitional champion was pretty dumb. However, if he was going to be, I'm glad they did it with Punk. Personally. Because Punk, as a wrestler, already has a lot of layers. Cody, I'm going to say this in the nicest way I possibly can. Cody is very one-dimensional to me. He doesn't have a lot of
layers to him where, yes, he's been a heel before. It never has really felt great. And his babyface work has always been stale, in my opinion. I think Cody's very one-dimensional. Punk, on the other hand, has layers. Shrek Onion style, right? Like, this dude has layers upon layers upon layers upon layers. And because of things that have happened in the past that some people in the IWC can't seem to fucking get over of, about Punk leaving WWE in 2014, about then him coming back in AEW, and then the whole thing in AEW, right? And people think that he's toxic and that he's a politician. Blah, 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 blah. Why wouldn't you give it to Punk? Because that fuels that fire and adds to the layers that is CM Punk's character. If people want to think all these negative things about CM Punk, lean into it. Because Punk, again, has layers, and you can lean into it with Punk. Punk can be a dick on TV, and then people be like, oh my God, he's actually a piece of shit. When he's not, he's just fucking working you. It's called wrestling. Don't work yourself into a shoot. Whereas Cody, if that were to happen, it would seem very fake and very forced. In my opinion. Because he's kind of one-dimensional. Again, my opinion. So, I'm glad they did it with Punk because it keeps that going, right? I fuck with that. And I love that Punk is getting another title reign. Punk needs to win. And there are many reasons why CM Punk needs to retain. But I'll just give you the cliff notes. I'll give you a couple of them. He needs to retain because, one, Cody is getting fucking stale. I haven't liked Cody for a vast majority of years. I don't give a fuck about no fucking Cody Rhodes. He don't need to win. I'm not alone in thinking that Cody has been very stale for a while, and that he just continues to get more stale. That has been vocalized by a lot of the fans. It does not need to happen where you have a stale champion. Number two, why CM Punk needs to win is because CM Punk has not gotten a proper Summer of Punk since the early 2000s. Let me tell you a story. CM Punk has been wrestling since 1999, Limp Bizkit style, right? His last Summer of Punk that was good was in Ring of Honor in 2004. Isn't that fucked that his last Summer of Punk that was good was almost 30 years ago? 22 years ago, to be exact. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. So, he needs to win because he has not gotten a proper Summer of Punk in 22 years. Because the Summer of Punk after that was in WWE 2011. And that fell flat.
Like, it started off hot, but it definitely ended with a fizzle of...
With the whole Kevin Nash thing and blah, blah, blah. Fuck that shit. His next Summer of Punk was in WWE again. During the 434-day title reign. Where he didn't defend the title on the main event of a pay-per-view once.
Not even SummerSlam.
Not once. Not even SummerSlam. He didn't defend
Until
the WWE Championship. Yeah, till Night Champions. Yeah. That was it.
That some of them I could understand. Like, for instance, like Royal Rumble. Okay, fine, that's the Royal Rumble. Elimination Chamber. He was the first match. Why? Why was the main event? Was it the other chamber? No, it was Cena and Kane in an ambulance match. WrestleMania. What was the main event? Rock Cena. Okay, makes sense. Extreme Rules. Brock Cena. Okay, makes sense. It's Brock coming back. Over the Limit. Why wasn't that the main event? Instead, it was Cena and Laurinaitis. And that bullshit. And then No Way Out. What was the main event? Cena Big Show. Like, why couldn't Punk main event with Bryan and Kane? That Money in the Bank. Like, okay, fine. Like, because it was a Money in the Bank. But even then, he main evented the year before, so why can't he do it
Yeah.
again this year? SummerSlam. Okay, fine. We get it. Brock, Triple H. But what about those in between shows?
And in my opinion, I'll die on the hill that Punk should have main evented over once in a lifetime, and especially twice in a lifetime with him and Taker. But that's neither here nor there. That's just my opinion. But he didn't main event a pay-per-view other than Night Chat, and that fucking sucks. And that Summer of Punk fell flat because of the booking decisions. The next Summer of Punk he had was in AEW, and that fucking didn't end well now, didn't it? We all know how that ended. This is the Summer of Punk that CM Punk fans have been wanting since 2004. And I swear to whatever lives in the Sky Kingdom above, if it's the fucking flying spaghetti monster, if you shaft CM Punk and the Summer of Punk again, Punk fans will not take this lying down. I have supported this man since day one of him being in WWE because I was a little kid. I didn't know about his indie shit at the time. And of course, I wasn't born when he fucking started wrestling. But goddamn, this motherfucker deserves a proper Summer of Punk that he hasn't gotten for 22 fucking years. And and if you shaft him again and give it to Cody, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? No. Reason number 3 of why CM Punk needs to win is because he can drop it to a proper young star. Oh, who could he drop it to? Do you want a list? Braun Breaker. Obafemi. If you build him up and give him the shine that he needs again, because holy fuck you should, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams. There's many people that CM Punk
Royce
could
Keys,
drop.
for example.
Royce Keys, Ilya Dragunov. There are many people that if you, I don't know, push the motherfuckers, that Punk could drop them to. Punk could drop the title to. And there are a few people that are already built the fuck up that Punk could drop the title to. That isn't fucking Cody Rhodes. For fuck's actual sake. So CM Punk, not only can I not bet against Punk, I can't do it I can't do it. In my heart, in my soul, I cannot bet against CM Punk. So I can't bet against Punk already, and he would always be my prediction, number 1. But number 2, logic dictates that he needs to win. So he's my prediction for 2 reasons. Number 1, because with my fandom, I can't bet against the motherfucker. That's my fucking GOAT, always number 1 with a bullet. And number 2, he needs to win. For more reasons than that. CM Punk needs to beat Cody Rhodes and needs to retain. And hopefully, Punk fans get the Summer of Punk that we have been wanting for over 20 fucking years again. And maybe, just maybe, because please, I've been such a good boy for the past few years. Please, Santa, all I ask is that CM Punk turns heel. Because holy fuck, do I need heel Punk in my life again. Man, you have played into the thing about Punk being a dick already with Sammy and then him smacking Cody in the face at Saturday Night's mid-event with the fucking title. Punk didn't realize it. Like, he played into Punk being a fucking piece of shit already with him being back. So, like, turn him heel halfway through this title reign and then have him lose to a hot babyface. You know? Hot new star that you can build on. That's just my opinion, and I think that's what you should do. I think that'd be rad. But we're gonna see if they do it, because I don't know if they're smart enough to. I know Punk's smart enough to. Hopefully, Punk, I don't know if you're listening, but goddamn if you are, please, please, try and be an earworm and get it known to the powers that be that if you would like to turn heel halfway through this title reign, then fucking do it. Because I think that shit would be rad as fuck halfway through the Summer of Punk.
turning heel and then losing it to a hot babyface star that only you can, and maybe do it in the main event of Mania on night 2. Because that would be dope as fuck as well. That's just my opinion, and I think that is what they should do. Will they do it? I don't fucking know, but CM Punk supremacy, and, you know, Kels is in here and she's muted, and I'm sure she's listening, and I guarantee you she agrees. CM Punk supremacy, love your hate, your faith lost, you are now one of us.
Oh, yes, folks. I mean, I'll tell you, that is definitely the best way to look at, considering how convoluted and ridiculous this whole thing has been, but goddamn Beast, you've done it again. You've nailed it here. Abso-freaking-lutely. So, Leo, I guess, what do you make of this undisputed WWE Championship story?
Yeah, it has been absolutely convoluted. Like this whole thing of stuff. Look, as soon as the Raw started in Chicago, I'm like, yeah, Sammy's dropping the belt to Punk. I've accepted it, and you know what? And this road to SummerSlam has been, it's been more of a dick measuring contest between Punk and Cody, if any. Uh, as to who's gonna win, I'm gonna have to say Punk because right now Cody needs to stay the fuck away from the WWE title at least till next year because uh, it, he's at that point in career like when John Cena was champion for so long that people got tired of it. It's like, okay, can we try something else? That's what they're gonna do, and that's what they're doing. Is uh, and and if he loses, like, well, damn, then what the hell was the point? Why didn't you just keep the belt on Sammy? And for that, I'm gonna say Punk wins, but it won't be clean. I don't think Punk should turn heel because he is at that point in his career that he's like one of those loved, respected veterans, like a Cena or an Orton. It's like, yeah, you could do it, but why would you? Because the people are gonna love them regardless. It would be more interesting if Cody turned heel because they've been teasing it, but I doubt it. What I can see instead is, let's just say, someone's gonna interfere and cost Cody the match. Cody's gonna get snake bit again.
Oh, no.
But at least we could do that rivalry proper without having an annoying football man and a jelly donut involved.
Then again, considering how fucking bad that Mania match was, I don't think you can
Maybe,
really trust them with that again.
as long as you don't put any hoopla in it, like just let them have a good match. You could get something good out of it. Well, maybe some kind of stipulation match. Maybe that'll help. But I don't know. Cody's not winning. Punk is retaining, and Cody needs that feud with Randy to go throughout the rest of the year to give him something to do that's not in the world title scene.
Boy, folks, I tell you, this shit is definitely some ridiculous, ridiculous stuff here. I almost thought you were thinking of someone else there gonna get involved in that match, but then again, I got a bad feeling about it, which we'll get to in a little bit. But, HeelBalor, I guess I'll go with you here. What do you make of this interesting Undisputed WWE Championship story?
Convoluting and CM Punk's retaining. I think both of my brothers here, everybody involved here said everything that I was thinking. Beast, specifically, you hit the nail on the head with that shit. Leo, you too. Lore, you too. Me, personally, I don't have much to say. CM Punk needs and will retain the WWE Championship. And Cody Rhodes, please, please, please do something else. CM Punk retains.
At least you're smart thinking there with that. At least you got some good thinking there for sure. Oh man, folks. This fucking story, like, very much. When we heard the rumors that it was gonna be Punk versus Cody, I was just like, why? I've never had much interest in this match. Like, I get it's a big match for a big pay-per-view. I get that, but I've always felt that this match was just to me. I just never really had any interest in seeing it. I think what doesn't help right now, and look, I'm a Cody fan. I fucking love me some Cody Rhodes, but right now, he's getting to that point where he's starting to feel stale. Like, that's probably a bad way to look at it, but he is starting to feel stale. Massively stale. And it's like, it just feels weird to me. Just the way Cody is right now and the stories that he's telling, he's just stale. And I think what hasn't helped was that shitty Randy Orton match. Because that match was one of the worst fucking matches. I'm making it clear right now. It is the worst pay-per-view match I personally have ever seen. And I've seen some bad pay-per-view matches. I've seen some bad ones. I've seen some bad pay-per-view main events. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton might actually be the worst one to me. I'm sorry. Just fuck that match. That match fucking sucked. And it made Randy look like he can't go anymore. Which is a fucking shame, but look. That's neither here or there. If you've made someone look like they can't go anymore, then what the fuck are we even doing here? Like, I got no problem with Cody, absolutely. It's just, he's gotten stale. He's gone very much stale in the world title picture, and very much we needed something fresh. So why is he back in the world title picture just immediately after losing the belt? Why the fuck? Because it should have been Gunther. Absolutely, this should have been Gunther going in defending the belt.
I mean, Cody did win a match against Jey Uso to be the contender.
Yeah, that would have been even worse if it was Jey Uso. So, yeah, this is just... And look, no fault of Punk. Punk obviously... He obviously just only got involved in this out of circumstance sort of thing. But it's like... I don't know, folks. I really don't know what to say with this. For who I've got winning, CM Punk. Punk needs to win more than anything else. He needs to fucking win this, and then that's it. Cody can take a long fucking break from the world title scene. Hell, give Cody a year away from the world title. I know it's a long time, but give him a year away from it. Let him have a break from the world title scene. Just, I don't know, let Cody go off and do something with the US title. Because, that'll be interesting. Cody Rhodes in the US title picture, that would be fun. I'd like to see that. But, for the love of all that is holy, do not, and I repeat this very clearly, do fucking not have Cody Rhodes turn heel with help of The Rock. Don't you fucking dare do that shit. Cause, look, I don't want to see Cody selling his soul to the final Nepo baby. I don't want to fucking see that shit, folks.
Hi, Laura. Rock is actually kind of busy right now, so he won't be able to do that.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, he's got a Jumanji movie to promote, and he's got another project after that.
Well, thank goodness. But still, let's not fucking do that. Let's not sell any souls. Let's not turn anybody fucking heel. Just let this match go on and have Punk win clean. I don't want to see Randy Orton coming on in and doing a bloody RKO to have another shitty match. I just have this end with CM Punk winning clean. No heel turns, no face turns. Just open the fucking show with this match. Just have it go quick, like 20 minutes. Have it be free for all on ESPN and shit, and just be like, yeah, there you go. There you go. There's your world title match. There be it. Because I couldn't give less of a fuck about this match. And that is a shame considering the competitors that are in it, but I'm sorry. I have no interest in this match, folks, and it's a fucking shame, but while I have Punk winning, this is the kind of match where I will be playing on my Switch. Like, I'll probably be playing some Mario Kart World or something. Or playing some Splatoon Raiders. I don't fucking know. Just anything than watching this match. Just, It's a fucking shame. But as they say, it is what it is. So, well, that's night one taken care of. Now it's time to take care of night two. And I think we'll start with the night two matches, with, of course, our non-titles. And I think I will start off with a human monies on a pole match as Danhausen takes on Dominic Mysterio. Now, this is definitely something more interesting. And yes, while the storyline is fucking stupid, I mean, it does kind of make sense with it being more of a comedy thing. I mean, Dominic Mysterio is the kind of guy who can seamlessly transition from being a main eventer to, well, a comedy guy. He's just way too seamless with it, and it works so well for his favor. So, yes, Dominic Mysterio and the Judgment Day, they've been having their issues with Danhausen, and they've been stealing his human monies and his Knicks jersey. And, well, Danhausen has had a fair bit of help as of late, but now he's got to do this on his own, and he's got to try and get those human monies on that pole. I mean, as Danhausen says, this is what wrestling is, right? Pretty much. This is some crazy shit, but it's the kind of crazy shit where you go, yeah, I kind of want to see how this goes. So, HeelBalor, I'll start with you on this one. What do you make of the human monies on a pole match?
Don't know. Don't care. Danhausen's winning. That's all I'm going to say about this. I don't really want to talk about this at all. I'm good.
I mean, fair enough, I suppose. If you don't need to say much, then you don't need to say much. Fair enough. So, right, Beast, what do you make of the human monies on a pole match?
I'm gonna sound like Jim Cornette. Wow. Man. So, as much as I do enjoy
some comedy hoopla bullshit, there's a level to it, right? Anything that is akin to what Vince Russo used to do, immediately turned off. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. Not a fan of shit stain. Not a fan of anything that he perpetuated in professional wrestling. The whole, like, reverse stipulations of matches, the whole on a pole matches, and the Judy Bagwell on a forklift match because you couldn't put her on a pole because she's too fat. Fucking stupid.
All the bloody, like,
Dumb.
San Francisco 49ers match where you got
Oh
four
my
poles
god,
and
don't
four
remind
buttons.
me. Oh my lord. Oh,
Let's not forget
I
one
hate,
of those
like-
boxes had a blow-up doll.
oh my, yeah, true. It doesn't fucking contain a weird picture of Scott Hall for no fucking, I don't know, dude. Like, oh my god. I like dumb, funny, stupid bullshit. My interpretation of funny probably isn't other people's interpretation of funny. If because I said I might have sounded like Jim Cornette. If Jim Cornette and I were to sit down and have a conversation about comedy, just comedy in general, right? Like not even comedy in wrestling, just comedy in general, we'd probably have some similar outlooks. I like George Carlin. I know he likes George Carlin. He likes Family Guy. I like Family Guy. I think he's made a couple references to South Park on his pod in the past. I like South Park, but like there's, for me, some of the shit that I like, I know he wouldn't like. I'm sure he's not a SpongeBob fan. I do like Orange Cassidy. I do. I think Leo Rush's gimmick is fucking hilarious. I know he is tolerable of it, but I think it's fucking insanely comedy. I think it's comedy gold, bro. I think it's fucking hilarious. I like Kenny Omega and some of the dumb shit he's done.
Shout out to the world champion.
But big shouts out to the world champ. But I think him and I would see eye to eye with the 3 words that I will say right now. Fuck Vince Russo. Anything that Vince Russo has done has been dog shit. Where's this whole Vince Russo thing coming from? He's not even booking this. You don't know that. It's an on a pole match. A Vince Russo special. He's got to be somewhere. Like, what the fuck?
I think he's
kidding
busy
me?
over with the bloody Juggalos at bloody Juggalo
I don't give a
Championship
fuck.
Wrestling for some shit.
He should be busy in his fucking bedroom in his mom's basement pissing his pants is what he should be doing. Fuck Vince Russo. And fuck anything that he's done in the wrestling business that has perpetrated this bullshit. Fuck on a pole matches. Fuck Vince Russo. Fuck Judy Bagwell on a forklift. Fuck the goddamn reverse battle royal and reverse ladder match and all that bullshit. Fuck this, dude. Like, I don't understand the infatuation that not only some wrestling fans have with Vince Russo and think he's a god or because he like created the Attitude Era. Number 1, he didn't create the Attitude Era. No. And number 2, Vince Russo sucks. He does. He's fucking trash. He almost single-handedly killed the wrestling business on more than one fucking occasion. Like, fuck Vince Russo, dude. And it's an infatuation that I think WWE still has with Vince Russo, because even after he was long gone, remember the fucking kendo stick on a pole match that Alexa and Bayley had almost 10 years ago? That sucked dick. That was fucking terrible. So I don't know why we're doing another on a pole match. I know it's with more of a comedic character where Bayley and Alexa were 2 more serious characters, so it might work. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I do not care. Again, I will probably be playing a video game during this match, because, I mean, Danhausen, again, is he funny? Yes. I've met Danhausen. He's a fucking funny son of a bitch. Anything to do with on a pole makes the comedy of somebody who I think is good lesser than, because I don't think that person's comedy can elevate a match stip like this. For example, I said I like Orange Cassidy. If that motherfucker was in an on a pole match, it would suck. Because it's a fucking on a pole match. Danhausen, I think he's fucking hilarious. I don't think this is going to be good because it's a fucking on a pole match. Leo Rush, comedy gold. If he had an on a pole match, I would fucking rip my own nuts off with my two bare hands. No! Stop it! What are we doing? Like, move on from anything that Vince Russo did and he thought was okay. Move swiftly on from it. Because anything that motherfucker has tried to do or tried to touch or tried to innovate has fucking fallen apart. This is like TNA thinking it would be a good idea in 2026 to hold a reverse battle royal. No!
And you know they do it.
Dude. Audible sigh. Audible sigh. Danhausen's winning, because of course. I don't think this is going to be very fun to watch. Just because it's an audible match, right? Like, I loved the fucking tag match that Danhausen had where the fucking Mini-Hausens came out, and I thought that was some good, dumb, fun bullshit. This I don't think is going to be great, because it's an on-a-pole match. Nothing about it is supposed to be good. Especially the guy that fucking innovated it. In short, fuck Vince Russo, and fuck this match. Danhausen's winning. That's it.
Well, fair enough, Beast. Like, you make a lot of good points there. And look, I do not like Cornette. I think he's a bitch too. But, fuck Vince Russo. Fuck the both of them. That's just me on that, but...
And I like Jim Cornette. Like, there are some things that he says that I don't agree with. There are some things that he says that I agree with. Again, I think if him and I were to sit down and have a conversation about comedy in general, there'd be a couple things we agree on and probably more things that we would disagree on, and that's okay. That's fine. Again, there are a fair amount of things that he says that I don't agree with, but there are also a fair number of things that he says that I absolutely agree with. But I think he is a very pragmatic thinking man and incredibly intelligent for everything that he has been in the wrestling business. He is an incredibly intelligent man, which is far more than you can say about anything Vince Russo has done. Fuck on a pole matches. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, fucking Christ indeed.
Oh, by the way, and I don't mean to keep rambling and make this about that motherfucker, but hey man, if you haven't about Bitch Slap, look up Bitch Slap. It was if you don't think Vince Russo's a fucking idiot, look up Bitch Slap. It was a fucking thing that he pitched back before TNA did fucking weekly pay-per-views. It was like a weird sexual perversion wrestling promotion that he was gonna start, I think, with Jeremy Borash, and it was gonna have nude women in it, and there was gonna be some weird like incest storylines. If it was fucking gross, look it up if you don't believe me.
What the
It's
fuck?
fucking disgusting. Yeah, it was fucking gross. And if you want to know how gross it was, and it was in his book, the first gimmick that he talked about was, I can't believe toxic shock. Yeah. Fuck Vince Russo, dude.
Yeah, what the actual fuck? Yeah.
Look it up. It's fucking gross. Anybody that wants to know, you can know.
Yeah, fuck Vince Russo. So, I guess, Leo, you're up here. What do you make of the human monies on a pole match?
Well, remember how I was discussing earlier how the women's world title feels like irrelevant for the Judgment Day? Yeah, because, well, 100,000 human monies is more important than a world title, apparently. And this whole thing is like, I like Danhausen. There's but there are things that he will get involved with that I think kind of are questionable. Like, for instance, like the whole like possessing, or I won't say possess, like electrocuting and having his way with Miz and Kid Wilson were shrug. And also this past Monday's concert with Joe Hendry was a bust. Uh, uh, I understand why they're doing this on a pole match, and it actually has nothing to do with the main roster. And it has nothing to do with Vince Russo getting in the ears of somebody saying that, like, like say like we're gonna have the human monies in a bag, we're gonna put that on the pole because like like I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be innovative, and Danhausen is gonna get elevated even higher than before because he's gotta climb and grab the human monies, bro. I swear to God, it's gonna work, bro. It's got nothing to do with that. It's because if you don't know, and I can't blame you if you forgot, Dominic is the AAA Mega Champion, and he's got a big storyline going on with El Grande Americano that's building up to a match at Triple Mania. And I wouldn't be shocked if El Jefe, aka Undertaker, said, "Hey, I don't want Dominic getting pinned right now. Could you do a match where he doesn't lose like, like in a pinfall way?" And Triple H is like, "Yeah, I got you, Mark. I I know exactly what to do." And so they came up with this idea of let's put the human monies on a pole, and whoever climbs it to grab it wins because, well, we can't do a ladder match because we already got a ladder show. So this is the next best thing. In the end, yeah, Danhausen's gonna win. And it being a pole match, it won't affect Dominic. But can we at least please move on? This thing has been going on since like the end of May.
That
I
long?
want to say like that's what I believe, or at least like like the early parts of June at the least. It was like right after Clash of Italy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so let's let this be the end. Danhausen wins, and just move on.
Well, fair enough there. I can definitely understand that. Ah, man. Well, I feel like I'm going to be a bit of an odd one out when it comes to this match, but I'm actually really excited for it because, of course, as I've said many a time, comedy is subjective. And this, I have been enjoying Danhausen's stuff. I really have. He's fucking great. And I love it. Judgment Day, on the other hand, why the fuck do they keep adding more members? I mean, first on AAA, we got Dominic now siding with bloody Omos and Dorian, and it's like, oh god, has he sided them together? And then now on Raw, during the whole Danhausen Joe Hendry concert, which was just meh. Oh, I don't know, some random ass boxer guy who's a part of the Zuffa boxing thing that nobody fucking watches just shows up and sides with Judgment Day. Stop adding more members to Judgment Day, WWE. Stop it. We don't need like Judgment Day getting like 47 bloody members, cause Judgment Day needs to split up. It makes no fucking sense for Judgment Day to still be a thing in the Big 26. It makes no...
Judgment Day needs to make like that song by Icy Stars and split it up. If you know, you know.
Oh,
Huge
yeah.
shouts out to Icy Stars.
Or,
Yeah.
or easier to or easier to understand. If you've ever seen, like, my favorite movie of all time, Back to the Future, hey, you gotta make like a tree and get out of here. No, it's make like a tree and leave.
That's so
That'll
based. That's
Oh, yeah.
good reference. Solid.
Yeah, based as fuck. But yeah, Judgment Day needs to split. Like, yeah, Dominic, you can do whatever on, like, SmackDown or Raw or AAA sort of thing. You can do whatever. But JD McDonough, you have no place on the main roster right now for you. When we split you up, no place for you. So, go back down to NXT and, I don't know, help out after all the bloody talent exoduses. Like, you'd be a great main event world champion. But then again, we already got someone who's come in who will be a really great main event world champion. And I mean, Leo, you probably know who that is, right? You probably know who that probably is.
do I?
Yeah, like, you probably know.
I mean, there's various people who could have gone to NXT to shake things up. I mean, let's see. Uh, did they happen to appear this past week and
Y-
drop a pipe bomb?
yes?
Ah, I know exactly who it is. It, it's that big club guy, Mr. Rook, right?
What?
I'm I'm tickling your fancy. I know who you're talking about.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, Grayson Waller's gonna be world champion sooner rather than later, folks. But that's neither here or there here. Because, I mean, JD McDonough, he'd be a great world champion in NXT too. I mean, Roxanne, keep her on Raw. Raquel, put her to SmackDown. She'll probably do decently there, and SmackDown probably needs someone like Raquel right now. And Liv, you can go down to NXT and help out the women's division there. But still, Judgment Day needs to split up. They absolutely need to split up. And for the love of God, let it be at SummerSlam. Because I have Danhausen winning. And afterwards, Judgment Day finally splits up. I don't know. Maybe have bloody Omos and Dorian show up so that then LO Joe can be together. Because, well, with all this talk about LO Joe and shit like that, if you're gonna split up Judgment Day, then have Dominic just move over to just being a part of LO Joe. I mean, could you imagine Dominic and Vikingo together when Vikingo comes back? Ooh, that would be very interesting to see. Plus, that might give us Vikingo on Raw. And that would be super fucking based. But still, I've got Danhausen winning. It just makes all the sense in the world for him to win and for him to grab the human monies on the pole. Which, look, while the stipulation is, well, stupid, I at least do mind it. I at least think it'll be funny. It's a funny stipulation. It's not the best stipulation, obviously, but it's a stipulation. At least that's something. So, yeah, but I've got Danhausen winning. It just makes sense. But hey, this next one, well, while we're still in the non-title side of things, it does have something to do with championships. Because it is a number one contenders match, as it is Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor. Yeah, how interesting is this, folks? So, Sami Zayn, of course, he lost in very screwy fashion. Well, screwy for Sami, of course. And well, now Sami's like, I got screwed out of the belt. This is a conspiracy. What are you doing here? And now Sammy's out here. He just like to the GM, I want to show up back in the world title. And the GM just like, he can give you that. But you're going to have to get in a number one contenders match. So, that's what we're doing here. And we determined who Sammy's competitor was, and, well, an actually pretty decent match on SmackDown. And, well, we found out that it was Finn Balor. Holy shit, it's about damn time that Finn goes back for the world title scene. Just about damn time. So, Leo, I'll start with you here. What do you make of the number one contenders match?
I mean, I'm glad both of them are getting this chance on the show. Because let's be honest, if this was just a one night SummerSlam, this wouldn't even be considered to be part of the show. So for that, I'm grateful, and I expect a great match. I love Finn Balor. I think he's always been great, but always been underutilized for the last 10 years. Sammy is great. If, it's a shame that he was lost the title so soon, but well, at least he held it, and they both should be in the contendership for the title after SummerSlam. And I would say I can see it going either way. But if I had to guess, I'm gonna go with Finn Balor because, like, Sammy, I think needs to go a little further down the rabbit hole. He has to be fully heel at this point because, like he can't be calling himself a good guy like forever. So I would say give it to Finn. Uh, uh, should he win it right away at this first title? As much as it would please the heelest of Balor's, it's not going to happen right away. But I would be more than happy if, like, by the end of the year, say, I want to say whichever Saturday night's main event, or if they're going to do the John Cena Classic thing in December, you can put the belt on Finn there. But I don't know. He is kind of reaching the twilight of his career, so I don't know. As much as I would like Grim to win it down the road, uh, it's a toy toss. But I'm gonna say he wins against Sami Zayn on SummerSlam.
Well, fair enough. That is definitely understandable there. HeelBalor. I mean, this match immediately is very important to you here. What do you make of the number one contenders match?
Man, oh man, it's good to see my boy on SummerSlam. 10 years ago, he was on SummerSlam fighting for the Universal Championship. Of course, we all know what happened afterwards, but lo and behold, here we are 10 years later, and my boy's back on SummerSlam. So, pretty excited. Going against Sami Zayn, the former WWE Champion. Just for Sami Zayn, obviously. I'm with Leo, this is kind of a toss-up. Sammy wins, he could definitely go on to face Punk for the belt down the road, maybe potentially win it back. Then there's more of a longer road for Sami Zayn. Finn Balor, obviously, he's on the bad brand in my opinion. He's on shit down, crap down, snooze down, whatever you want to call it. But I did see the episode where he won, so I was pretty shocked. I cried happy tears. I was very happy, I'm not gonna lie. So he's going to SummerSlam now. And these two obviously know how to work in the ring. It's going to be a very fun match. I'm excited. There's no demon in sight. Obviously, why would Finn bring the demon out for this? There's no need. And he's also on a winning streak. So there's that. And I think the winning streak is going to continue. I'm going to say my boy Finn Balor does get the win. As he beat Punk down the road, I don't know. I don't know if I want to see Finn with the mustard belt. But him as WWE champion, that meant a heck of a lot to me. 10 years ago, he became world champ. Pretty cool, 10 years later, became world champion again. So, either way, I'm just happy he's on the card. I hope he gets the win. If Sammy does win, cool. Alright, I guess that's what it is, but I'm biased. I'm the heelest of Balor for a reason, so I'm going with my man Finn Balor to get the win and take the dub. Finn Balor all the way, and that's just too sweet.
Hell yeah, too freaking sweet. And Beast, what do you make of the number 1 contenders match?
This is gonna fucking hook. I am so ready for this shit, dude. I love me some Sami Zayn and I love me some Finn Balor. This is gonna be NXT Black and Gold as fuck, and I am so ready for this. Is one of my most anticipated matches just for the work rate. This is gonna fucking slap so hard,
Shout out
dude.
to work in black and gold. Shout out to work in black and gold.
Huge fucking shouts out, dude. Like, this match, I'm just gonna be glued to the screen, honestly. I'm fine either way. However, if I had to choose, I would go with Finn Balor. Because not only do I really want Punk and Balor again, maybe Finn. I know he's not a young star, like I said, but he does deserve another world title shot, maybe, or world title reign too. Maybe he could be the one to take it off of Punk. I don't know. But I'm really fine either way. If Sammy wins, cool. I'm gonna go with Finn just because I think Finn is more deserving. However, if Sammy does win and get another shot, I am not mad at it. I'm fine either way. I really do just want a great match, and goddamn, give these guys like 25 minutes and just beat the dog shit out of each other. Like, that's all I want, and I hope they do, because Jesus Christ, this is gonna be fucking great. And I do hope that it is one of the best matches, not only of the second night, but of SummerSlam as an entirety, because these two really deserve to show why they have been and still are two of the best wrestlers of their generation and two of the best wrestlers to come out of NXT Black and Gold. But again, if I had to choose, I'm going to go with Finn Balor, because that is just too sweet.
Sweet!
Damn fucking straight. God damn. Like, this match is going to be fantastic. Like, honestly, it's probably my most anticipated match for night 2. Because, well, we know these two are gonna fucking cook. I mean, Sami Zayn is Sami fucking Zayn. He can put on amazing matches every day of the week. Finn Balor is Finn fucking Balor. He can put on amazing matches any day of the week. Put these two together, we just might have a match of the year contender. Potentially. But, god damn. Get them 20 minutes and let them cook. Who do I have winning? Finn Balor. I think it makes the most sense to give it to Finn Balor. I think, obviously, Sami Zayn with his heel turn, it's like, gotta slow build things before eventually he could win back the belt. Maybe in Saudi, but who knows? But still, I would definitely say that Finn Balor should win here and just go on to have a great match with Punk. That would be nice. So, yeah, but I've got Finn Balor win. Just makes all the sense in the world. However, as we get into the championship matches now, while that may be my most anticipated match, it might actually not be. Because I have another match that is probably in my most anticipated list. And folks, I think this might be in our most anticipated list for this show. Because goddamn, this one is gonna cook. It is for the Intercontinental Championship. And it is Penta defending the belt against the man formerly known as the original El Grande Americano, Chad Gable. Of course, Gable is coming off Probably one of the best runs in his whole career. Which is kind of crazy to think, considering, like, how at first the El Grande Americano character was, huh? But now, after everything we have seen, and the story between the original El Grande Americano and the new El Grande Americano, yeah, Chad Gable is the fucking GOAT. That fucking match that the both of them had in AAA might just be one of the greatest matches of all time. It was that fucking good. So the fact that now Gable is using that momentum to be on his quest to be a champion, it feels right. It feels so fucking right. I mean, of course, we know the story, because Penta was the one who led Gable into learning the dark arts of Lucha Libre. So now that Gable knows about the dark arts of Lucha Libre, things are gonna get very interesting between these two. So, Beast, I'll start with you here. What do you make of the Intercontinental Championship match?
This is gonna be fun. You know, I think that Chad Gable has really been elevated as a talent, especially after losing against El Grande Americano at Triple Mania.
No, it wasn't Triple Mania. It
when
was Noche de los Grandes.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I appreciate the correction. That match ruled, and I am very, very happy that Chad Gable has been elevated again. He's winning. He is winning in his home state, in his home city. He is winning the Intercontinental Championship at this show. If he doesn't, it won't be the end of the world. It'll just be another notch in, you know, his respect towards Lucha Libre, and that, oh, well, Lucha Libre got the better of him again. I'd be okay with it. I'd be way more okay if Chad were to win. I think Chad deserves the victory here. But again, if Penta beats him, it's not like just some rando beating him that doesn't pertain to the story. It does. Lucha Libre would have gotten the better of Chad Gable again. So I'm fine either way. I just think Chad deserves it more, so I am going to go with Chad Gable to become the Intercontinental Champion in his home state and his home city.
Well, fair enough. And plus, I mean, Penta was the one that led Gable to his path of learning the dark arts of Lucha Libre, so in a way,
that is true.
It does make a whole lot of sense with that story as well.
Yeah, and it would make sense for Chad to beat Penta and for Penta to beat Chad. So it's a toss-up because of that. And I love that shit. That is why I love wrestling.
Oh, yes, indeed. Leo, what do you make of the Intercontinental Championship match?
This is my most anticipated match on the second night. If Chad Gable enforces the things that he learned from Lucha Libre, it's a quote another luchador. I expect good lucha things. Yes, if you remember that. Would you believe that was over 10 years ago?
Oh my god, Samurai Del Sol said that 10 years ago as Callisto?
Yep.
Wow.
Makes it feel old, doesn't it? But yeah, this has been a great overall story. Chad Gable becoming a Grande Americano to then. Let's not forget, he was actually cursed as El Grande Americano, so it makes sense that he's no longer under the gimmick. But aside from that, he has gained the respect of Lucha Libre A, and it made him back into what he was really better as a no nonsense, like kind of like babyface but the kind of good babyface style, like what Kurt Angle was, like great wrestler, can be funny, but when it comes to being in the ring, that big boy straps are up. And so I want this to be match of the night. I expect it to be match of the night on Sunday. And in the end, give the win to Chad Gable. This is long overdue. Like this is a 3-year story ever since when Gunther was IC champion. That I remember, like Chad had 2 chances to take it off of him. He won once by count out, but then lost the second time. Made his daughter cry, and then turned heel because that was supposed to be his spot when he was facing Sami Zayn. But yeah, he still lost. So this is long overdue. He deserves this win. And Penta, he's been on a good run. Like the average length of an IC title reign is like 5 months. So he's already been champion for 5 months. Had a couple great defenses. I think this is the perfect place to end it.
I mean, fair enough on all that. Like, man, you make so many good points. Like, absolutely. And HeelBalor, what do you make of the Intercontinental Championship match?
My freaking God, here we go. The other match I'm looking forward to on this card, Chad Gable and Penta. Let's go back to last year. With the debut of Penta on Raw. Who'd he face off against? Chad Gable. It was good. Apparently won so long there was complaints backstage. Thought that shit. They freaking went out and tore the freaking house down. And here we are, a year later, at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship. And as we all know, I'm a big Chad Gable fan. And I'm a big fan of Penta as well. And this is going to be so much fun, and I cannot wait. I can't wait. This is going to be great. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. Chad Gable, been a fan since 2016. Since he was a part of American Alpha with Jason Jordan. Shout out to Jason Jordan. You know, I wanted to win the Intercontinental Championship in 2024. It went to Sami Zayn and Gunther's match at WrestleMania. Chad was left off the card, obviously, I believe. We move on to, I believe, he faced off against Sami in Canada. And that's where Chad turned heel. Then won the Intercontinental Championship. Remember, he re-signed. And I'm thinking, okay, he's going to win the title. Nope, didn't happen. Here's the 10,000 million billion jillion dillion billion time the charm. I hope so. But if he does not win, I won't be too upset. I'll be mad. Don't get me wrong. But I love Penta too. Been a fan of Penta since his days in Lucha Underground. So I won't be too upset, but it's time. It is long time to have Chad Gable become the Intercontinental Champion. It's been long overdue. And Penta, I hope there's bigger things for him ahead. But I think it's time to crown Chad Gable. It's been time. It's time to pull the trigger, bang, and time to crown Chad Gable as the Intercontinental Champion. I'm going to love it. I'm going to cry. We're all going to cry. It's going to be great. And I can't wait. So I'm going with Chad Gable to become the Intercontinental Champion. Let them go out there and have fun and wrestle. You're a wrestling company. No, you're not actually. But anyways, let them go out there and tear the house down. Chad Gable to become the Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, man, you say it so perfectly there with that. Because holy shit, folks. This match is going to be in-fucking-credible. I mean, last year, when Gable and Penta had that match on Raw, that was incredible. And then when Gable went on to do the El Grande stuff, like, over time, it clicked. It worked. And the added context of all that, of Gable trying to learn the dark arts of Lucha Libre heading into this, like, holy shit, folks, this this just makes the match feel even more special. And the added context of Gable, of this being his, well, hopefully last chance, maybe, to finally get it. It's like, holy shit. I mean, Gable has done so much. It's like, what do I even say? Give it to Chad Gable. It is fucking time that Gable is rewarded for his effort. Because he's done so much over the past, like, decade or so, that now it is time to finally reward him and give him some gold. So yeah, 100% giving it to Chad Gable. 100%. It's gonna be amazing. Probably the most anticipated match of the show. Fuck it. It's gonna be a match of the year contender. Absolutely. I mean, fuck, I can't wait, folks. I cannot wait. But well, this next matchup, I'll tell you this much. I don't think any of us predicted this match to be on the card. But here we are. It is for the United States Championship as the champion, Trick Williams, defends against... Wait. This can't be right. Look on the notes here, Will. Is that who I think that is on the note for this match?
Let's see. So who is that? Oh, that's is that Baron Corbin? Why? Weren't you in MLW teaming with Dijak as part of the Skyscrapers as Bishop Dyer? Shout out to MLW.
Yeah. And, hang on. Wasn't he on MLW programming just recently after coming back to WWE?
Hold on now. I don't think a lot of people watch MLW. That's actually a lie. Anyways.
He still is on MLW.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's also on WWE television.
Yep.
Yeah, that's interesting.
How does that work?
Oh, he's in two places at once. Actually, we're playing, of course. For those of you who don't know, MLW is actually pre-taped in advance. Corbin was there under the ring name of Bishop Dyer, but his contract there was up, and WWE picked him back up, and well, now he's back in WWE.
Yeah, holy shit. Baron Corbin is back in WWE. And look, gotta say, Bishop, he had a great run in the Indies. Absolutely. He's done so much, and he's helped rebuild himself. Like his NXT run and his Indie run has rebuilt him for this point, for this moment where he's back. He's back in WWE, and he wants to get his hands on some gold. Which, I mean, fair enough. And I actually know someone who was very fucking excited for this, actually. Someone who I work with the TCW E-Fed. Shout out to that. But legit, like, I know for a fact that this shit is gonna be very interesting. So, HeelBalor, I'll start with you here on this one. What do you make of the United States Championship match?
The United States Championship is on the line. Trick Williams and Bishop Dyer. What? All right, one sec. Oh, it's Baron Corbin. My bad. But this should be something, I guess. I mean, Corbin should have stayed in MLW. That's just me. But again, it's cool to see him back, I guess. He's not winning this match because Trick Williams is retaining. That's all I can say about this. The only person Trick Williams should be losing that belt to is Carmelo Hayes. A little snub from this card. Sad. So yeah. Trick Williams is winning for one. I have been enjoying his shtick as U.S. champ. He's been doing a great job, even though his furry championship is weird. But there's that. But yeah.
Furry like you, Will.
No, I am the heelest of Bowers, not the furriest of Bowers. Anyways. But yeah, we're gonna have Trick Williams winning, and if Corbin wins, cool. If everyone remembers, he was the United States champ back in 2017. If everyone remembers that, when he had hair and he was a lone wolf. Good times. Anyways, Trick Williams is winning and retaining the U.S. Championship.
I mean, interesting point there you make. And, you know, you mentioned Mello not being on the card. Ilya's also not on the card. And in fact, none of the tag titles are on the card. But then again, the tag team title divisions on either brand are pretty much like, non-existent. So, yeah, that is for sure. Beast, I'll go with you next on this one. What do you make of the United States Championship match?
I don't know if you heard that burp because I wasn't muted, and I apologize. But that's basically how I feel, man. What a shame that Bishop Dyer has come back to WWE and is probably going to be shafted. I don't know, man. Like, I loved seeing Baron Corbin on the Indies and in MLW. I was never huge on Baron Corbin on the main roster, but in NXT he was great back in the day.
And his second
When he
run
went
in
to
NXT
MLW,
was very good.
His second run in NXT was very good too. Yeah, like he was always good in NXT, but he just never found his place on the main roster because I just think the main roster didn't care about him, which sucks. And then when he went to the Indies, he went to MLW, like he really found his niche, you know? I think he was a fantastic part of the Skyscrapers and still is, because, you know, MLW is pre-taped like 6 months in advance. So he's still technically there. So like when their shows air around like November time is when he's gonna not be there anymore. But I think that WWE getting him really is not great because I don't know, dude. I think he's always been way better as, you know, like a smaller crowd kind of guy, you know, for like a more intimate crowd is the word I'm looking for, like a person who really thrives on a smaller, more intimate crowd. And that's not what the main roster cares about. And I don't think they're going to care about him. I don't think they're going to push him well. I don't think they're going to use him well. He was way better in NXT. He was way better on the Indies. He was doing fine in MLW, and I don't know why he went back to WWE. I don't know, man. Hey, money talks, I guess, and I do hope the best for him, and I do hope that I am wrong and that he is pushed to the moon and that he does some really good things. I don't know. With how the past has shown itself to be, I'm a little skeptical of how they're going to treat him. But I do hope that they treat him well. And hey, man, if he beats Trick Williams here, rad. Good for him. And I think that it's the start of really good things to come. That's why I'm going with Bishop Dyer, Baron Corbin, to win the U.S. title. And yeah, prove that weird guy on Twitter wrong. That was like, you're not Baron Corbin, you're just a fan. And that he said, I am Baron Corbin, dumbass. Yeah, prove that guy wrong. Because you are Baron Corbin and you are Bishop Dyer.
Damn fucking straight. Damn fucking straight indeed. And Leo, what do you make of the United States Championship match?
I mean, interesting. Like I'm like Baron Corbin. I have a love-hate relationship because like I liked him in NXT and I liked like the bomb character Corbin. I in a way I have a little more appreciation for the happy Corbin, even though yes, it was annoying. But I also have a hate relationship because let's not forget this is the same dude that was made like won Money in the Bank and then floundered his opportunity because uh, he just decided to get into a war of words uh, with a doctor and then also disrespected a guy who's I think was in the military. And then on top of that, let's not forget he was made the constable of Raw back in 2018, and then later the general manager, where he looked less like a manager and more like a valet to take your car.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And then made even worse when when he had that rivalry with Seth Rollins that just wouldn't end for the Universal title, and then was made King of the Ring, where he, no joke, held that gimmick for nearly 2 years.
Yeah. Then again, I'm kind
Uh,
of surprised with
but
that Seth Rollins feud, how he didn't even win the belt in that feud.
I mean, come on, was he really?
He should have.
Uh, I'm like, either way, good on him to come back. I mean, if he's happy and they're paying him well, cool. Uh, I can see him winning, but I'm just gonna be safe and say they're gonna keep the belt on Trick Williams for a little longer because they just started selling that fluffy U.S. title, so they want to keep the merch going. So I'm just gonna say it's gonna be Trick Williams retaining, but I can see Baron Corbin winning it, maybe a few months down the line, maybe by like Money in the Bank or like sometime around then he'll win it.
Fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough. Well, honestly, when it comes to this match, this was definitely something that was like unexpected. Like Corbin coming back to WWE and now immediately being placed in the title picture. That's crazy. Like the fact he's immediately going in the title picture is what surprised me. Like that is definitely a shocker for sure. Yeah, I mean, we all know how I feel about Trick Williams and how he sucks. He's not that good, and like his fucking NXT World Title and TNA World Title runs fucking sucked. But yeah, I just cannot get into Trick Williams. I just fucking can't. And his whole shtick with the fucking little yachty shin, all the stuff we've seen over the last few months, just like, yeah, get the fuck out, Trick. You're not even worthy of my time. So yeah, I'm going with Baron fucking Corbin to win this. Yes, it may be ridiculously soon, but fuck it. You're putting him in the title scene this soon? Why not? Give Corbin the belt and let him hold on to it, because I think a Baron Corbin U.S. title reign would be just what the U.S. title needs right now. And hey, maybe we might get Corbin to go after Ilya and Mello? And I mean, a Baron Corbin Ilya Dragunov match. Oh, side me the fuck up. I mean, wouldn't we like to see Baron Corbin versus Ilya Dragunov? Wouldn't we?
They did fight for the NXT Championship, so I mean, there you go. I guess.
Yeah, run that shit back. That would cut.
Yeah.
And that was fun. I'm not gonna lie, that was fun.
Yeah. So I think they absolutely should cook with that. But well, when it comes to this next match, while it is definitely unexpected that we are getting this, there is a very practical reason for it that we will get to. As it is for the interim WWE Women's Championship. And it is a ladder match as Tiffany Stratton takes on Jade Cargill, taking on Charlotte Flair, taking on Chelsea Green, taking on... Well, considering the fact that we are taping this in advance, kind of in a way like MLW, but not as long as that. Yeah, we don't know who the last participant is. We do know, however, that it's either Lash Legend or Julia. But we don't know. So, very much, the last spot right now is eh? There's like 3 question marks, I suppose. But yes, so why do we have an interim women's champion? 3 words. Rhea Ripley injury. Yeah, Rhea is injured and she probably won't be back for a while. And, well, WWE could have just vacated the belt, yes. But they understand the dollar signs of having Rhea still as champion. So, for now, we have an interim champion. And when Rhea comes back, the interim champion will face Rhea. Don't know when, don't know how, but hey, it's at least nice to see them do something. I mean, at least we technically have a champion for the time being, which I'm at least glad that is the case. But still, it is definitely an interesting way to go about it, but hey, everybody likes a ladder match, so I guess that works out nicely. So, Leo, I guess I'll start with you here. What do you make of the ladder match for the interim women's title?
Okay, well, I would have preferred if they just vacated the belt because we still don't know how long it's going to be for Rhea to come back. And I dislike it when AEW does it, and I'm not a fan of WWE doing it now. So why the fuck are we doing a interim championship when when you could have just said, hey, so sad times. Rhea Ripley cannot compete for the champion, cannot become champion right now because she hurt. Okay, understandable. So let's do this. Let's take the belt off of her. But no, no, we gotta make it more complicated and say interim champion, because easier that way. No, just say, hey, uh, Rhea, you can't compete, you're hurt, so we're taking the belt off you. But no, we gotta fuck things up, right? So, uh, in the meantime, I don't know who wins. Who cares? Because in the end, whoever's gonna win has to go, and it's just gonna be a temporary champion until Rhea gets back. So for that, I got no clue. So, I'm just gonna say Charlotte's gonna win. Why? Because fuck it, I suppose. That's the safest option you got. You don't want to put the belt right back on Jade because you took it off her. You could put it on Julia if you actually have her win on Friday, but I doubt it because you screwed her career up. So I'm gonna say it's Charlotte for the win because it's a safe option.
I mean, hey, sometimes you gotta go with the safe option. That is fair enough, and that is understandable there. HeelBalor, I'll go with you next on this one. What do you make of the ladder match for the interim women's title?
I mean, I don't like interim championships. I think I understand why it happens, but like, it's just kind of corny to me. You could have just vacated the dang belt, instead of, doing this. I like ladder matches, but come on, this should be for the actual championship. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, this should be a fun one. So, Tiffany, why are you even in this match? Now, granted, I get you're from Minnesota. That's completely understandable. We got Chad Gable. He's from Minnesota. You should be defending your Women's United States Championship against somebody who has not been used in almost 100 plus days, and that is Blake Monroe Mariah May.
I did not know that Tiffany was from Minnesota, by the way. That's news to me.
Yes. Yeah, Tiffany's from Minnesota, yeah. Sheila Jim is from
Really?
Minnesota.
Huh.
Yep.
The more you know, folks. The Barbie doll is from Minnesota. Is SJT Slaughter from there too, or?
No. Sorry. No. No. Then we got Jay Cargill. Yeah. Anyways, I'm kidding. Jay Cargill, former women's champ. Nice. Should be interesting seeing her live match. Chelsea Green. She's great. Amazing inaugural United States women's champion. Funny as all hell. She's great. Charlotte, the Queen. Woo. Multiple-time women's champ. Then we have the last two who might make this match. Either Julia or Lash Legend. Lash Legend's trash. Julia needs to be in this match. But no, in this company, they go the opposite direction. We shall see. Who wins this match? I'm going with Charlotte Flair to win this match. That's it. Like I said, I think Tiffany should be defending her title against Blake Monroe, who again has not been used in almost 100 plus days, but what do I know? Anyways, disgusting travesty. Jade, she just came off a women's championship run. I could see her getting down the road. This is an interim. Chelsea, I love her. It's not going to happen. I hope Julia gets in this match because she deserves it. She really does. But I'm going to go Charlotte Flair to win this match. This should be for the actual women's championship, though. But what do I know? What do I know? Charlotte Flair wins this match.
Well, fair enough, Will. Fair enough. Although I will say when it comes to Blake, she has been being used. It's just that she's currently right now attacking the wife of a man who is pretty much sad all the time now.
Stuck in catering with nothing to do, but at least she's on TV. Ain't that right, boys? At least she's on TV. Great stuff. Anyways, moving on. Continue.
Yeah, she's just attacking the wife of a man who's sad all the time, which makes me feel sad. But still, what do I know? And Beast, what do you make of the ladder match for the interim women's title?
I'm gonna be incredibly biased. My pick is a woman that isn't even in it yet, and that would be Julia. I don't know if she's gonna win on Shitdown. I assume that's where the next fucking match is happening on the fucking Go Home show. Way to go, WWE. Way to fucking book it right to the last fucking second. I assume the match between Lash Legend and Julia is happening on Shitdown tomorrow. For the record, ladies and gentlemen, we're recording this on the 30th of July, which is a Thursday. So haven't seen Shitdown yet because it hasn't fucking happened yet. But hey, if Julia wins, she needs to win the whole fucking ladder match. Absolutely, because I'm biased as fuck. Julia is fucking amazing. She deserves the world, and I am so pissed she has not gotten a fair shake yet. And if she does win the interim title, hold it until she faces Rhea. And then I get my two girls squared off. Rhea versus Julia. Yes. 1,000 times yes. I'm biased. I am going with Julia to not only win on Shitdown and be in the match, but also win the whole damn match and be your interim women's world champion. However, if Charlotte does win, well, in another life, a person that is listening into this podcast would be celebrating with Flair section. Solid reference.
Well, fair enough, I suppose.
Q shouts out to Kelsey. She's listening in right now.
Yeah, big shout outs there. But man, I gotta say, this match is going to be fucking awesome. Like, let's be honest here. They normally don't miss when it comes to ladder matches, so this is gonna be a great match. I don't mind the interim title decision. I understand why they do it. Rhea's hurt, obviously, but they want to keep the belt on Rhea because, well, Rhea's a draw. Rhea's like one of the biggest draws, and plus, she's like the biggest draw for the Australian market, so yeah. So pretty much, keeping the belt on Rhea does make a lot of sense to me. It does make a lot of sense, but since she is hurt, I guess, okay, have her keep the belt, but have a champion for the time being. So that then, when Rhea comes back, we can do a really fun match with that. So yeah, I don't mind the interim title stuff. I don't mind that at all. So, who do I have winning this match? Because, I mean, there are some pretty good options here. I mean, Tiffany, while doesn't really make sense for her to be winning the belt because she already has a belt, yeah, I can see why she's here. Even though it really should be Tiffany versus Blake Monroe, instead of Blake Monroe going after Candice LeRae.
Thank you.
I mean,
Or her second catering.
yeah, like, I don't know why she's going after Candice LeRae. Just let Candice grieve with her. Just let her grieve with her husband.
Planking Gargano.
Yeah,
Anyways.
I feel bad for Gargano. I really do. Like, fuck.
Justice for Johnny Gargano. Shout out to Stop Monkey Mike as well.
Oh, yeah. Jade Cargill. You were the former champion, so no. Sorry, Jade. Like, you're alright, Jade. Just no. Sorry. Charlotte Flair. I mean, I do like the idea of Charlotte Flair potentially winning the belt and going on to have another great match with Rhea. Because, I mean, Charlotte versus Rhea from Mania 39 is one of the best matches of all time. So, like, them doing that again? Ooh, that would be very fucking nice. But, honestly, my prediction goes in one of two ways. The first way. If Julia wins on SmackDown and she goes ahead and goes in the match, I've got Julia winning the title. I think it makes all the sense in the world to give it to Julia. Because this would be what she needs to be rebuilt with. I mean, considering everything we've seen, all the bullshit that transpired, yeah, you need to do this, WWE. You need to give Julia the title. No ifs, buts, or coconuts. Give the belt to Julia. Please. But, if WWE decides to make the weird decision and go with Lash Legend, which, I mean, Lash was pretty funny on the Comic-Con panel for Mattel and WWE. She was funny in that, but that's neither here or there. If Lash is what they choose to have in this match, I'd say give it to Chelsea Green. I think Chelsea Green is someone who should be a world champion. Like, she absolutely should be. I mean, even with this whole interim stuff, I think that would work out just fine for her. Because, like, hey, she can at least have herself a world title run. But because it's interim, when Rhea comes back, yeah, no real problem there. No hard foul, no real issue. Just, it works out nicely. Because I know WWE has that feeling where it's like, we shouldn't give the belt to Chelsea Green. Even though you guys kind of should. So, yeah, but I do have either Chelsea Green or Julia winning, depending on the circumstance. But still, it's gonna be a great fucking match, and I cannot wait. Oh, man, but this last match, folks. We finally reached the end here, and... well, let's just say, while this match has a lot of history, it's also probably the most predictable match in the history of professional wrestling. Because it is for the World Heavyweight Championship, and is the champion Roman Reigns defending against Seth Rollins. Yep, we're doing this again, folks, and oh boy, this is like Roman versus Seth number 507,052. They've done this match so many fucking times, I've lost count. And it's like, yes, we get the story. The Shield broke up because of Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins broke up by hitting Roman with the chair. That chair shot turned Roman into nothing before it led him to realize, oh yeah, he hit me with the chair. I really should be doing more. So he became the tribal chump, and well, he had his reign of terror. Seth Rollins now uses that whole chair shot thing and everything as like mind games. Oh, the Shield chair was used on the Shield back, while the Shield barricade is in place with the Shield corridor, and the Shield sign, and the Shield doorway, and the Shield arena, and the Shield stadium, and the Shield world. Far too much fucking Shield. And I mean, they don't even bring up the fact that, like, there was a third party in the Shield. That, of course, being Jon Moxley. But, of course, since Jon Moxley's in the other company, they don't really like to talk about it. So, yeah, this is the same old shit. It is absolutely same old shit boulevard. And Roman fans really thought this reign was going to be something different. It wasn't. It wasn't. So I guess because I think all of us are going to have very varied opinions about this match and story and sort of thing. Base, I'll start with you here in this one. What do you make of the World Heavyweight Championship match?
I'm so tired of this fucking story, bro. Like, there's only so much Shield one person could take, and I love the Shield. But holy fuck. Like, I feel like WWE has, like self-loathing for how they ended the Shield too early, and they're trying to, like, go back on it and all this shit and try to remember the Shield. I remember. Hey, remember when WWE wasn't dog shit? I remember. Hey, remember when you actually used to like wrestling and it didn't want to make you blow your brains out or break every single one of your fingers while you watch it? I remember. Yeah! I hate this shit. I'm over it. I'm over it, dude. I'm fucking over it, bro. Like, oh my god. Holy crap. I seriously think that WWE, like, doesn't like how they ended the Shield almost 20 fucking years ago. So they're like, hey, man, let's, like, change it a little bit. Let's, like, try and make it good again. Try and remember how good we used to be. Let's, like, no. You already did that, like, in 2021, and that was a lot. You already did that when Dean Ambrose left. It was the final ride of the Shield. And I'm just like, dude, like, I'm so over it.
I mean, legitimately, it's the same thing they're doing with the Bloodline now. Just like, remember the Bloodline?
I remember. Like, dude, I'm fucking so over it. I'm so over it. Isn't it funny, though, that there were 3 members of the Shield,
three canonical members, I should say, of the Shield: Roman, Seth, and Dean. And they have tried to, like, I don't want to say revive the Shield, but make people remember the Shield now 3 times since the Shield is broken up. They did it with Moxley, with the fucking last ride of the Shield. They did it with fucking Seth and Roman in 2021. Now they're doing it again. So it's funny that they do it 3 times for each of the 3 members. And holy fuck, I want to rip my nuts off with my bare hands. Like, man, I do not give a fuck. I don't care. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. And you know what? There are going to be some casual fans that haven't gone through the trenches like I have, like my brothers and sister have. And they're going to be clapping their hands. Oh, yay! Yay, the Shield! Yay! No! No! Sit down and drink your fucking juice box. This is adult time. This is for the adults, not the kids. Sit your pussy ass down. No! No!
Get him.
Damn straight.
No! I am so fucking fed up with this shit. God damn it! Man, like, oh, for fuck's sake. Roman wins lol. Remember the Shield? I remember that I want to take a nap. I remember that I'm tired. I remember that I used to love wrestling. I remember that I used to love WWE. I remember that I want to crawl into my bed that's about 2 feet away from me and go to sleep for 6 months straight and wake up and maybe all this will be a bad dream. Maybe it'll be like the Truman Show, right? Maybe it's like all fabricated, right? This ain't real. Pinch me. I think I'm having a nightmare. You know, shit. Maybe if I go to bed and I wake up and I like hibernate like a bear for like 6-7 months, that I'll wake up and it'll all be a dream. And I'll wake up and it'll be fucking 2018. And I'll fucking wake up and then I'll be like, man, that was cool that like I knew Will and Kelsey and Leo and Tylor. And like maybe now I'll fucking go on Twitter and talk to Will sooner. And then we can be friends sooner. And then we'll fucking grow and we'll fucking like fuck with the space-time continuum. And like, you know, that'd be crazy. That'd be cool. But it's real life. And I'm a fucking sleep-deprived, broke-ass college student. And god damn it, am I tired. And I don't want to see the Shield anymore. I don't want to do it. I don't want 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 it anymore, man. I'm fucking exhausted. And Roman's gonna win. And it's gonna be the same shit all over again. And I'm gonna want to fucking castrate myself with my bare fucking hands. God damn it.
Oh
Roman's
my,
winning.
oh my god, that actually sounded like a proper fucking Macho Man impression.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Shit, my Macho Man came out, dude. Fuck. Shit. God damn it. Big shouts out Deadlock for fucking say thank you, Macho Man. Say thank you, Macho Man. Elizabeth, I love you, you beautiful bitch. You shouts out Deadlock. If you haven't seen the review of the 1986 Slammies, watch that. You'll get that reference. George the Animal Steel on a bicycle. It's crazy. Anyway, that'll probably be more worth your while. This fucking match, dude. Oh my god, Roman's gonna win, and I'm gonna. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? Fuck it. I'll play some fucking Twilight Princess on my GameCube. That's what I'll do. I'll play some fucking Link Between Worlds. Like I said, I beat Yuga and got to fucking low rule. I might fucking beat the rest of that game while this match is going on because this match is gonna last like 1.5 million years. Oh my god, I got indigestion because of this match. Fuck. This match is gonna last like 1.5 million years. I'm fucking tired. I'm so bored. It's like Spencer in that one episode of iCarly. I'm so bored. He's like in like the vent or whatever, singing to the Dust Bunnies or something. That's meter in this shit, bro. That's meter in this match. Fuck, dude. Yeah. GameCube, original Xbox, my fucking Switch, my 3DS, a nap is who's gonna win during this. Oh, fucking A. Maybe I should have been banned from the Summerfest.
This match is definitely...
Roman wins LOL.
Yeah, those member berries, they've rotten to the core. Rotten member berries are not member berries you do not want. Like, they're bad. They are bad. Leo, what do you make of the World Heavyweight Championship match?
Just like everyone here, I am tired of the remember the Shield. Uh, like yes, not like you haven't tried bashing it into our brains for the last 15 years. Fucking hell. Like uh, we already know. Like I mean, I expect a great match. Like I know Seth and Roman have great chemistry with all their history, but do you really care? Because, like, we know what's gonna happen. Roman wins all. Like, you've been shoving it in our faces, like, oh, Roman's never beaten Seth when it matters. Yeah, when you drive something that often into a story, it's so obvious. Like the guy who's never beaten the other guy when it matters is gonna win. And so the fucking Roman is winning. It should be clean. My only question is then what? Then what? I mean, it's been stated like that Roman's actually going to compete on Money in the Bank. Okay, with who? I don't know. Femi. I mean, he's owed a title shot. But if it was up to me, I'd kind of wait to do that match. I'd save like a bigger show, like a WrestleMania. I know why would I want to wait on that match? I don't know, anticipation, I guess. But I don't know. I don't control the booking. If I did, I'd make things a lot more simple to understand and maybe like actual good long term booking. Not not booking that drags. I don't know. The Roman's winning. My only question is then what? We'll just have to wait and see for that, aren't we?
Sadly, we will have to wait and see about that, cause man, what the fuck even is the booking anymore, folks? And HeelBalor, you are last up for this video. What do you make of the World Heavyweight Championship match?
Shield. Shield. The Shield. The Shield. The Shield. The Shield.
The Shield.
I'm gonna get my Shield pillow. I'm gonna get my Shield freaking chips. My Shield.
I'm gonna get my Shield fleshlight.
Yep. And my Shield.
I'm gonna get my Shield fleshlight and stroke my Shield cock with my Shield fist. Shield bomb. Shield bomb. Shield bomb.
Shield.
Fuck!
Shield.
The Shield. The Shield.
The fucking Shield. Beast, did you know about the Shield? Tyler, did you know about the Shield? Leo, did you know about the Shield? I know, cows, you were not here, you were listening in. The Shield, the Shield, the Shield, the Shield, the Shield, the Shield, the fucking Shield!
Bars.
God, I'm getting fucking overstimulated here, bruh. God damn.
Believe in the Shield!
Jeez. Fuck. The Shield. Okay. How many times do we have to do this song and dance with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins with the Shield and the Shield? How many times? Oh, don't forget the Shield chair and the Shield bomb. Don't forget that.
The Shield barricade, the Shield arena,
The Shield barricade,
Shield
the
hot
Shield
dog
barricade
stand.
with the Shield chair, the Shield
Yep.
bomb with the Shield cock and balls,
Yep.
and the
Shield Mania, the Shield lore, the Shield Championship, the Shield. Gosh, this company, I swear upon everything. What are we doing? Roman Winslow. I don't want to. Roman Winslow, get this shit out of my face. This shit sucks. This is what's close. Don't be shocked. There's a bloodline debut in this match because it's gonna probably happen knowing this company.
Yeah,
with
don't
their
be shocked.
Shield
This is when
lore.
we see Zilla Fox
Fuck.
too.
Don't be shocked. Yay, more bloodline. So we got bloodline lore and Shield lore. Great stuff. But Carmelo Hayes is left off the freaking card. And Mariah May is left off this card, and Ilya Dragunov's left off this card, and multiple people have been working their ass off, like the freaking tag champions, I guess, are off this card, but Shield, the Shield, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry if I'm blowing your eardrums. I should have put a disclaimer at the beginning of this whole thing because I am shielded it out. No more. It's dead. It's done. The other guys in AEW right now. No more. No more Shield. No more Roman. No more Seth. No more fisting. No more shielding. No more fist shielding. No more. Roman Winslow.
Shield.
My brother Will,
Shield.
I have
Yeah.
but one thing to say, and my
Yes.
mic will not pick it up, so I will allow Discord to do it for me.
Sure. Ladies and
No, not the dog. I didn't mean the dog. Fuck. There we go.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who cannot hear, he is playing
Round
the
of applause.
clapping sound effect.
Yes. Yeah, and I played
The
a duck sound
Shield!
effect. I mean, the Shield.
The Shield!
The Shield. The Shield. The
Slam.
Shield. The Shield.
The Shield! The Shield! The Shield! Shield me from this bullshit!
Yeah.
Shield me from this bullshit creative team! And shield me from Big Nose's stupidity and his bullshit! Shield me! Shield me! Shield me! Shield me! Shield me! Shield me!
Shield this.
Bars.
Shield that.
Bars.
Shield everything. Shield.
Thank you.
Shield Tower. Shield Blade. The Shield fucking
Shield.
sucks.
Fuck!
I
I
am
love
going
the
to be
Shield.
brutally honest
Good
now that
God.
we have all just brought
Go
this
for it.
up. I am going
Mhm.
to fully fucking say this, and I'm going to say this loud for everyone to fucking say it. The Shield was never a good faction! I'm sorry! Put your fucking nostalgia bias out of the way. The Shield was never good. It was never fucking good. Originally, just, we were gonna be CM Punk's bloody SWAT team sort of people to help out, but then we got on our own and blah, tag team title, US title run that weren't really that good, blah. Oh, that great match for Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes, blah. Oh, Royal Rumble where Roman could have won it, blah. Oh, that matches with Evolution were pretty good, blah. No one fucking cares. The Shield were never a good fucking faction. And I'm gonna be honest, everyone was better off when the faction broke up. Moxley, Rollins, even Roman when he was the big dog. They were better off when they were separate. They were absolutely better off separate. I mean, think about it. When were they world champions? Oh, when they weren't in the Shield. When did they have some of their best matches? Oh, when they weren't in the Shield. When were they relevant? Oh, when they weren't in the Shield. I'm just saying, folks, the Shield held them back. And the fact that we have spent all this time on all this fucking Shield, we're like, ooh, the Shield chair, and the Shield barricade, and the Shield back, and all that fucking shit. It doesn't matter when the faction itself fucking sucked. And now, WWE's doing the exact same fucking thing with the Bloodline shit. Even though the Bloodline, I'm sorry, ruined WWE. This fucking Bloodline shit has been ruining this company for the past 6 fucking years. And I am sick and tired of this bullshit. I'm sick and tired of it, and honestly, Roman should have retired after Mania 40. Cody Rhodes should have been the one to retire Roman Reigns. But nope, Roman come back just because, oh, he has unfinished business and blah-de-blah-de-blah. And, oh yeah, let's get my cousins involved and glaze them up. So everybody talks about only Samoans. Oh yes, the Samoans, blah-de-blah-de-blah. I'm not fucking racist towards Samoans, folks. Unlike what Leo thinks. No. Because guys like Jacob Fatu and Zilla Fatu and Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa and the Tongans, they do good stuff. They absolutely do. But when they're in the Bloodline, they get fucking ruined. We saw it with Jacob. We saw it with Jay. The Bloodline ruined them. And now at this point, the Bloodline is just like the fucking Shield. Over fucking hyped. Just for the sake of marketing and just to keep Roman's ego all sort of thing. I mean, we know why this match exists. It's because Roman wants his win back. He wants his fucking win back over Seth Rollins. And that's it. Yeah, this match is getting me so flustered, I'm even coughing at this point. That's how fucking bad this shit is. So you know what? Fuck this Roman wins law shit. I have Seth Rollins winning the World Heavyweight Championship. And let's be honest here. Seth Rollins has been a way better world champion than Roman ever has. That fucking reign of terror was one of the worst fucking title reigns in existence. In fucking existence. Every time Roman has been world champion, the title reigns have been fucking embarrassing. So, honestly, Seth Rollins has had better championship reigns. His last World Heavyweight title reign was actually pretty fucking good. Like, I'm serious. Even when he got taken out and shit like that, that title reign was actually pretty fucking decent. And then, oh yeah, his longer World Heavyweight title reign? Yeah, it had its problems, but it was actually pretty fucking good. He had great matches with everybody, and, well, he did use it to help elevate certain stars, so it's like, he did do his job, but what did Roman do when he was champion? Oh, bury talent, and only elevate his fucking cousins? That was it. That was all fucking Roman did. So yeah, this match is designed for Roman to get his win back, but no. Fuck no. We are not here to see Roman get his fucking win back. Seth Rollins wins. Fuck this Shield shit. Fuck this Bloodline shit. Honestly, I pray to God that if Roman somehow wins, Obafemi fucking retires him. Obafemi fucking retires his bitch ass and makes sure that Roman never comes back. Because I don't care about some bullshit match with Nepo Baby Rock. I don't care about what the fucking Roman fans on Twitter and social media gotta say. Fuck this shit. I'm out. Because if this is what WWE's just gonna be for the next few years, where it's just Bloodline and just fucking Shield and all that, count me the fuck out. Because AAA and NXT, they have been better products than the main roster for a long fucking time.
Facts.
And honestly,
Facts.
it will continue to be. I'm sorry I had to turn my prediction sort of thing into a bit more of a rant type thing, but folks, I'm just getting sick of a lot of the bullshit, folks. And I'm getting sick of a lot of the things that people on social media, and especially the Roman fans, have been saying, so I just had to call it out and speak the fucking truth here, folks. Oh boy. That took a lot out of me. But yeah, folks, SummerSlam, as we have said, is a mixed bag. There is some good. There is absolutely some good on this show. But there is definitely a fair bit of bad on this show. And that's what we're expecting with the pay-per-view. We expect there to be some good. We expect there to be some bad. But overall, it'll at least be a decent watch. Like, it's at least going to be something worth watching. It'll just be that there'll be a lot of things that'll make you go, why are we doing this?
You know, to quote Star-Lord, it's something good, something bad, and a bit of both.
Oh, yes, that is definitely for sure. Oh, man, but hey, I'll tell you, we definitely are going to be looking forward to what we've got for the rest of this period, because bloody hell, this month, there's definitely some good stuff coming, that's for sure. That is definitely for sure. So you guys do not want to miss all of our coverage of all the big events you need to know. Because we got All In. We got Lockdown. And well, I think there is another show that we might be looking at. Is that right, HeelBalor?
Oh my.
Another show. What other show?
You know, apparently there's something big coming up at the major leagues.
Oh, Beast! I think we know what we're talking about here. Major leagues.
Oh my. Are we going to be talking about MLW Blood and Thunder?
Oh, we will be, folks. So,
Hell yeah.
I'll tell you this much. August is going to be a very fun month of shows that we will be talking about. So, you all do not want to miss everything we have in store. But, well, who would like to do the outro this time?
Let Beast do it. Let Beast do it.
Hell yeah.
All right, then, Beast, take it away.
Don't forget the shield.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, we hope you enjoyed hearing our wonderful coverage of SummerSlam, the upcoming show this weekend in Minnesota. We hope you enjoy the show itself, and we hope you enjoy all of the shows we'll be talking about soon upcoming here on the Losers Lounge podcast, because never forget that we are the losers, and this is our lounge. And remember the shield? Remember the fucking shield?
The shield!
Yeah, remember?
The shield, it's the Balors. We are the shield. We are the shield. We are the fucking shield. Now,
the shield is... Anyway, to steal the shield is the Balor's line.
Well, we are the shield because you don't want us filling your holes up.
All right. Jesus Christ. To steal the
Shield condoms sold online.
shield condom sold online. This is fucking Jersey for Jersey. The long way, like I eat corn. To steal the shieldest of Balor's line, if you will. Too sweet, and peace out. Goodbye. And good night. Bang.
Don't forget the shield.
Fucking shield.
Someone